All right. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good, people? What's popping? What's going on? Let me double check this shit. Make sure the volumes and all that is where it needs to be. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure everything is tight. Make sure everybody can see. Refresh that page. Let's see if it's coming on my computer. My phone is acting weird right now. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So cool. So the volumes is good. Everything's good. What's popping? What's going on, people? What's up? AT in the chat. What's good? Audio is good. All right. Savage Z Savage. What's good, man? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Who's this chick?
He said, damn, she said, Flo Yo Low was popping.
Aaron B.
Aaron
I might
B.
be offended. Who's this chick?
Don't get, let Aaron B.
Yet.
Don't let Aaron B. Hold on, I gotta send you a note, April, real quick. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Remember not to do that.
I
okay?
know.
I
know.
All right, but anyway, so what's good, people? What's going on with y'all, man? So today, man, we gonna be talking about, can your personality make you more attractive to women? Is this possible? Is this the type of thing that could go down? You feel what I'm saying? Can the shit pop off this way? Because see, a lot of times dudes be thinking that, it's all about the looks and shit. You feel what I'm saying? They be thinking it's all about the looks. They think, hey, if you don't look a certain way, you can't get girls, and your personality don't mean shit. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be live on Donovan Sharp's show tomorrow at 3 p.m. Make sure you guys go to Donovan Sharp's page. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., I'm going to be live on Donovan Sharp's show. The game is going to be heavy. Steve the Dean is also going to be there. You feel what I'm saying? So it's going to be tight. So you guys make sure that you are, in the house representing. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so we want to talk about this. So April, do you think that a guy's personality can make him more attractive? Let's say you see a guy and you're like, he's aight looking or whatever. You probably wasn't even checking for him or whatever. He's, y'all you at the bar or whatever. And you see him from across the room and you're like, he's okay. But then he comes up to you and he has a certain personality. Does that make you say, yeah, he's aight now? You know what I'm saying?
I think it can go both ways, but yeah, you can have a guy that looks okay, but has a great personality, and then and makes you laugh and is just really engaging and can keep a conversation going.
Right.
And then suddenly, he's definitely more attractive. But you can also have the opposite, where you have an attractive guy who then opens his mouth and you're like, yeah, no.
You're like, he was cute till he opened his mouth type shit?
Exactly.
Man. See, yeah, that happens. You know what I'm saying? But
but do you think, what about for a girl? Do you think that her personality can make her prettier or cuter or? Oh yeah, of course. Because see, this is the thing. For us guys, we're trying to find a way to make you attractive to us. Okay. We look for things to make you attractive. So let's say if a girl we already see is hot and we think she looks good, we're like, okay, she looked good or whatever. We're attracted to her physically. We'd hit it, we'll make it happen. But let's say we dealing with a girl and she's not that pretty. You feel what I'm saying? You said a girl just have a heartbeat if you're hot. Exactly. Let's say she's not that pretty though. Right? Okay, yeah.
But she got a fat ass. So you're like, okay, well, she got a fat ass, so I'm gonna just do something with her. Now, again, same thing applies where let's say she's not that pretty, she got a fat ass, but she got a really good personality. You feel what I'm saying? Then it's like, well, she cool and she got a fatty. So I'm a mess with her. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. I might not make her my wife or anything or my girlfriend. I might not want to take her out in public. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, guys really do that?
Yes, this is why you have to watch the movie Raising Victor Vargas. Remember I was telling you about that movie? That's exactly what he was doing in the movie. Shout out to Professional Rich in the chat. What's popping, bro? That's exactly what he was doing in the movie. In the movie, the kid he was messing with this little chubby girl, I think she was, and he didn't want his friends to know, so he would sneak out her window. You know what I'm saying? But he like messing with her because she would give him some sex. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
there's an episode of Sex and the City like that too.
What happens in that episode?
So there's Carrie's friend. She sees him at this restaurant, like this hole in the wall, like some kind of Asian food, right? Thai, whatever.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh my gosh, how are you?" And she's there with Mr. Big, and she's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Carrie," to the girl.
Right.
And the woman's like, "Oh, I'm so and so," and then she walks away and then sees her friend the next day. And he's like, she said, "Why didn't you introduce me?" And he said, "That's where I take her because I don't want to be seen with her."
Right.
So then she started to get a complex thinking Mr. Big took her there because he didn't want to be seen in public with her either.
No, guys do that all the time. There's girls we want to be seen in public with, and then there's girls we don't want to be seen in public with, but the sex is on point. So we'll keep messing with her. You feel what I'm saying? But we were like, yo, we gotta. So look, because if a guy never takes you out and all he does is come through and hit it and then leaves, he don't want to be seen in public with you. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know what I mean? But as far as the personality goes for you guys, this is why we tell you guys about you having some charisma to you. You having a mouthpiece. You understand what I'm saying? You being the type of guy who actually, knows how to interact with women, because your personality can make you attractive to women. But also, if your personality is whacked, then you'll be unattractive. Just like a lot of dudes that think it's all about looks. Like April was saying, you could be a good looking dude, but if you don't know how to talk, if your personality is whack, you're boring. Ain't nobody really trying to fuck with you like that. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to fuck with you like that. You know what I mean? But guys, get the likes up. Get them likes up so we could, take some calls at some point. Let's get the phone number in there. Hold on, let me put down. Oh, I got it. Or you type up the phone number and then we'll post it up. Oh, it is in there. But yeah, make sure you guys get the likes up, people. Get those likes up.
You should not be ashamed to say that you watched it. I think that gives you great insight into women.
Wait, AT say he was ashamed to watch in Sex and the City?
No, he said he's not ashamed to say I watched all 6 seasons and both movies.
Hey man, listen, I watched some Sex and the City. I saw
Fly YOLO worries about age more than looks.
So you say he worried about the age more than looks?
I'm interested to know what you mean by that.
What does he worry about the age for? What does the age do? What does the age do? You know what I'm saying? What does the age do? But yeah, I seen all of the Twilight movies. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, you might not want to talk.
No, I'm serious. I got caught up. I went into the first one and I snuck in because I didn't know what it was. I remember the day I snuck in. I said, "What the fuck is this shit?" I snuck in and I'm like, "Why are all these teenage girls in this movie?" So then I started watching the movie and I was like, "Oh my God, this is terrible, but I love it." And then I'm sitting there laughing, eating popcorn, like, "Yo, this is garbage," but I'm loving this shit. So then the second one came out and I was like, "Yo, I gotta go see that shit." You understand what I'm saying? And then after that, I was like, I kept fucking with it. So
all right, what about 50 Shades?
Nah, I ain't see that shit.
I heard that shit was whack. God.
I heard that shit was whack.
Listen, I will say, but I think Twilight and 50 Shades, if you read the books, the movies were not nearly as good as like your imagination.
Right.
The books, so
man, shit, it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, man. So guys, I'm telling you, your personality, a lot of these dudes who are the black pill guys, the guys who don't understand women, they don't understand how your personality can make you attractive to women. They don't understand this shit. You understand what I'm saying? They think it's bullshit. They think, oh, well, if you don't look good, that's the end all be all. And that's that. But what people don't understand is that a woman will be attracted to you based off of how you make her feel. Sometimes women will even question themselves. They'll be like, why do I like this ugly guy? I don't understand why I like this guy. You understand?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm not to say that like you could be like horribly ugly, right? Mm-hmm. But I think there are things that you can forgive, if you will, if you've got the personality to offset it, right? So like if you're this person that only likes guys that are this tall.
Right. 289, we're going to get to you in a second.
Or you know, don't have, you know, like the best features or whatever. I just think if you've got a personality, especially I think if you have a sense of humor about it,
right.
I mean, that can make all the difference. And again, I think it's your ability to be engaging and keep a conversation going that will like by far make you so much more attractive.
Right. Facts. So 283, call back up. And guys, get the likes up. I want to see 35 likes, man. We got to get them likes up, people. We got to get them likes up. All right, so let's get to 289. Remember, make sure you guys donate and then call in. So 289, what's popping? What's going on? 289. Nope. This dude, he just called and hung up. He just wanted to hear our voice. So guys, the call number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. That is the call-in number. You feel what I'm saying? All right, 412. What's popping? Who's this?
Hey, what's going on? LaCour, this is AT Apollo, man. Hey, April, how's it going?
I'm good.
What's good, bro?
All right, I already donated. You know, you don't have to ask, but I made sure I already did first.
I feel you. So what's good with you, man?
All right, chilling. So, wanted to call in and ask, since, seeing the topic of the show and that you have, April there, I'm curious to find out then from a woman's perspective, because I remember when my ex-wife, once we were together, she told me, when I met you, I thought you were attractive, but I used to be a lot heavier than it. She was like, I thought you were attractive, but I also figured you'd be a guy that would appreciate, because she's an attractive woman, being with a girl like her, so that I would be kind of so just, mesmerized and happy to be with her, that I would do everything she wanted to do. And she found out that wasn't me. I do have a backbone, and, there wasn't stuff I wasn't going to do. I'm just not a lost puppy and follow around.
Right.
So would you ever gotten with a guy that you felt like, oh, I can just, have this guy, do whatever I want him to do because, I can control him or something like that? Is that something you would do, or other women or heard of women doing that?
I mean, that's definitely not my style, but I think there are women who, and I will say, I think when I was younger, I was probably more, and I know Miles has talked about the fact that there's no such thing as an alpha woman, but I definitely was an alpha woman. I mean, I've had people say listen, at some point you have to relinquish control. And it was kind of like, it was my way or no way. And so I would say I probably looked for guys that were on the weaker side, if you will, because I wanted to be always in control. But I don't think I necessarily thought, oh, I'm going to choose somebody because they would be honored to be with me, so they'll do whatever I want. That would just never be what I would be looking for.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
See, I'm telling you, women will do that, man. Women will do that. They'll look for the beta male so that they can control them. So that's why sometimes a woman will reject you because she's like, I can't control this guy. I'm not gonna fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. I've seen that now. Once I've, especially it helped losing a lot of weight, and then also, once I got divorced, finding your content and others like you, and having a different mindset, different perspective, that it's just I'm not going for the nonsense and BS anymore. So it's almost like either my way or the highway type of attitude. And I've gotten that a lot more. It's like, oh, you just seem like a jerk or asshole. It's like, no, I'm just telling you what I'm going to deal with and not deal with.
Right.
And some, I guess, just choose not to deal with that because it's going to be a bumpy road.
And I think the only thing that I would say is you have to be that way from day one. You can't really waver, right? Because if you're you're this way one day, but you're that way another day, and then it becomes inconsistent, she never knows which version of you she's going to get. So she also doesn't know how to behave consistently either. You know what I mean? So, I just think there was a point where when I was in the process of getting divorced, I remember my ex-husband was like, I will do anything. And I will tell you that was probably the most unattractive thing ever, because it was like, please don't. It was like almost beggy, right? And that's just not attractive to me. So
now, real talk.
I would rather have the asshole than the guy like begging.
Right. And then one question I wanted to ask you, LaCoria, was that because I see you always come at things where you talked about, a lower level of thinking and a higher level of thinking.
Right.
When did you start coming into that? Was it like in your, younger days once you started getting older? Because that's what kind of drew me to your channels, because you don't just look at it from just a, game point of view, women and all that stuff. You look at, people only look at things from this plane, but it's like you got to start critically thinking, thinking outside the box. And that's what I really like, because that's where I want to be at or getting to. So when did you, I guess for you, start coming at things like that, or has it always been there for you like that?
No, I think when I started to understand about the ego, you know what I'm saying? When you start looking at things when you start understanding things through your ego, but also having awareness about not only things that are happening to you, but seeing patterns and seeing similarities with other people and other things around you, then that's when you start to see things differently. And then you start to make more connections. So the problem with a lot of people that I notice is the reason why they never progress, or they don't get to the point where they need to get to, is because they're only thinking about themselves. So for example, if you have, like, for example, you have a lot of people who are extremely narcissistic. So, and they don't even realize they're narcissistic. So like, but when you're extremely narcissistic, what happens is that you don't take into account other people. So then you don't know how to relate to people. And then therefore you don't know how to connect. And then therefore you're not able to get things done easily. So for example, let's say I just randomly hit you up. Like I was like, let me call AT and ask him to help me do something today. Just randomly, I just asked you, yo, AT, I need you to come through today at 10 o'clock to help me move this furniture out my mom's house or some shit, right? How to, like, see me saying it like that or just doing that? I don't know if you got shit to do. You understand? I didn't ask you if you know what I'm saying? If you're busy, nothing. I'm just like, I'm just worried about what I'm trying to do. And I'm seeing if you could do the thing for me. I'm not even seeing if, hey, maybe AT might want to get paid for this. Hey, maybe AT might have a business meeting that he has to go to that. You see what I'm saying? So like, when you look at the whole picture, you look at it and say, well, yeah, I want to get this done because that's what I want. But I have to ask myself, what does AT want also? So before I ask AT for something, I have to say, what's in it for AT when I'm trying to get him to do something for me? You see what I'm saying? And so even when we talk about game, this is why a lot of guys, when it comes to attracting women, don't know how to attract women, because they're just thinking about it from their perspective. I want to fuck. I want to get this girl to my house. I want to do this. Okay, cool. That's cool. But what does she want though? You understand what I'm saying? And can you provide her what she wants so she can also provide you with what you want? You see what I'm saying? So it's a win-win. But most people aren't thinking about it like that. They're thinking about what's in it for me. You see what I'm saying? And that's where the BS comes in. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
So, you know.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
And, I got to say, being a dad of two teenage girls, I am getting a front row view of now understanding, I guess like red pill and all that stuff, of how girls, even at teenage age or younger, can manipulate men and all this stuff. And I'm like, my God, I wish I had known what I knew now then, but at least I'm getting to see it from the other side. And I just shake my head like, my God, I used to be just like those boys.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I was a bad teenager. That's all I'll say.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was manipulative at that point. For
sure.
Was?
That's
Listen, hi, Miles. How are you? So good to see your smiling face today.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I'm lovely.
But nah, you see, that's what it is, bro. It's like, once you let go of the ego and then you start to become more aware, you'll start to see things from different perspectives, different angles. You'll start to see a whole bunch of shit going down, and you'll be able to relate to things more and be able to attract more situations to you. Because again, like I said, like for example, another way a lot of people are narcissists, think about when you have guys who I'll tell guys, you're going to approach women in the street. Guess what they're going to say? Oh, but everybody's looking at me. I don't want everyone to be in my business. That's a narcissistic type of thought process. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's in their own world. You feel what I'm saying? Doing what they do.
And even if they're looking at you, they're probably rooting for you anyways.
Right, exactly.
I talked about that guy that I saw on the street that he like turned around, looked at the girl turned around and looked at him. And had he just walked right back over to her, he would have got her. And I was like, and he kept on walking and he walked right past me. And I was like, damn, man, you missed your shot.
Right.
Like,
you could have made it happen. Right. But that's what I'm saying when you have that narcissistic energy, it works it could work where your insecurity is going to take over, or it's going to work in overdrive where you're so delusional and arrogant that's not going to make you be able to create connections that's going to work not only for you, but for other people. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's really about stepping aside and saying, okay, let me not do things based off my ego, right? And let me do things based off of what's going to benefit myself, but also at the same time, how can I also benefit other people? You feel what I'm saying? And so this is why, like, for example, a lot of people on YouTube, they start getting big ass egos when they start getting views and shit. They be starting to think they celebrities and going crazy and acting funny style. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, because of that, what happens is that type of energy long term it never works out in the end. You understand what I'm saying? Because they end up becoming their own demise based off of them being so narrow-minded in the things that they're trying to do. And because what they have to understand is that nobody, look at it this way. We're on the screen, y'all are watching us, and we're speaking to y'all. We need each other. Like there's no Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham without you guys taking in this information. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So for me to be like, yo, I'm Mr. Locario and fuck everybody else and blah, 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 that don't make any sense because I'm not me without you. You see what I'm saying? But see, until you get that awareness, you're going to be thinking everything's about you when it's not. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing where, and if it is, and if you're looking at it from the perspective that everything is about you, you also have to look at it at the perspective that it's also about everybody else. You see what I'm saying? So that's the concept that people got to understand. You see what I mean?
Nah, fuck that. It's all about me, nigga. Fuck all these motherfuckers.
We know.
You know what I'm saying?
I made the mistake today.
Right.
I get it.
Well, as always, I appreciate all the information from you. You, April, Miles, what's going on? And man,
What up?
Steve on Donovan's joint tomorrow afternoon. Definitely going to tune in for that.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you, man.
My man Donovan is killing shit. He had a porn star on tonight on his live. It was dope.
That's what's up.
This dude named something Sterling. Donovan Sterling.
All right. Have a good one.
That's what's up.
Man, take it easy.
But yeah, that guy's always with Myron. And yeah.
Right. So Miles, you talking about can a personality make you more attractive to women? What's your thought?
That's the only thing that makes you attractive to women. That's really that's the only thing that really makes you attractive to women. Like, because you have looks, you have money, you got status.
Right.
That will have a woman notice you, right. And she'll want to fuck with you initially. But the thing that's gonna make her stay is how she feels when she's with you, and that all comes from your personality and how you carry yourself and what you think of yourself. So, and that's why I have a really magnetic personality. Ask April. Most of my relationships, they have a lifespan. Like it's never it's hard. I've done a few, but I hardly ever do like one night stands and shit like that. Cause I'm always like attracting women based on substance, based on like the inner Miles Cunningham. You get what I'm saying? Like I attract them with the shades, the baldy and the beautiful face. And then I keep them with the personality. You see what I'm saying?
Right. No, that's some real shit. And what people don't understand is, it's the feeling. Y'all got to understand, especially for women, It's the feeling. This is why women read romance novels and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's the feeling. It's that that imagination.
Yeah.
It's why mouthpiece is important. This is why you can talk yourself into pussy and you can talk yourself out of pussy.
Totally.
You understand?
Exactly.
So this is what guys don't understand. And see, because men are visual, they think it's only about the visual for women, which is not. And of course, there are aspects of the visual that is for women, but it's not just just that. But let's take call 614. 614. What's going on?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Chilling, my dude. What's going on?
Yeah, nothing much. I just wanted, especially April, but I wanted you guys just to look at my Instagram profile and
wait, hold on. I got an important question to ask you before we get started. I got a very important question to ask you. Did you donate? Did you donate?
I was about to say, what the fuck is taking you so long to ask this motherfucker if he donated? Like, come on.
You did?
Pardon?
Did you donate?
Did you donate?
Yes.
Where you donated at?
PayPal.
PayPal. Okay. Is it Christoph?
Yes.
Got you. Okay, let's go.
$2.
All right, got you. Okay, so you say you want us to look at your Instagram profile?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What is it?
Especially, can I get April's opinion on it?
All right. What's your Instagram profile?
I already asked her, but she went out.
All right.
So it's CH
CH
RIST
CHIT
CHRIST.
Yeah, so CHRISTOPH underscore.
Mm-hmm.
What? This nigga better not be trolling.
Underscore VA.
V for Victor and then H. Yeah.
Okay.
VA.
Got it.
So Christoph underscore VA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underscore VA underscore.
Underscore VA underscore. Okay. So Christoph underscore VA underscore. That's what it is. Got you.
Yep.
First of all, get a simpler Instagram. First of all.
you know you could change your name, right?
All right. So are you setting up your Instagram to try to get women?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's somebody you should talk to, actually.
Right. You need to talk to Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
You need to talk to Fresh Prince CEO. Fresh Prince CEO. He specializes in setting up your Instagram to optimize for dating.
You know it.
Say it again, Christoph. Say it again.
I wanted to get a girl. I wanted to get April's opinion on it as well.
Okay, he wants to get Abel's opinion on
a
it.
girl, obviously.
Okay, so we're scrolling through your Instagram. Everybody can go to his Instagram, Christoph underscore VA underscore. So what's your thoughts, April? He wants the lady's opinion.
Is your hair short or long now?
It's short now.
Okay. No, I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, I'm not an expert to say like if this is set up for dating. I think it's a fine Instagram. Is this something that's going to make me like, wow? No, but I think it's fine. I mean, I think the pictures are fine. I think the pictures are good. Would I link this Instagram to a dating profile? No, because part of what you're going to get on Instagram is, or part of what you're going to get is a bunch of less pictures of you, and they're more like obviously places that you've been and things that you've done and whatever. But I think from an Instagram standpoint, like I think it's a fine Instagram. Do I think it's set up for dating? No. But that's not, that's not my specialty.
What would you?
Miles, you gonna say something?
No, I was just saying, can you get him to spell it real quick one more time?
It's Christoph.
It's Christoph, CHRISTOPH underscore.
Oh, TOPH. Gotcha.
Underscore VA underscore. Yeah.
Okay.
So for what I'm seeing right now, is what I think would help out a little bit more is because I feel like having more pictures of you doing activities, and this is what you guys, and this is again, this goes to the point of the show. We're talking about personality. Your pictures have to show personality. You understand what I'm saying? Your pictures have to show, and you have a few here that show that you're actually out doing things. You know what I'm saying? Which makes you seem interesting, which makes you look interesting. But you also have a bunch of selfie type pictures. You understand what I'm saying too?
And I think from a selfie standpoint, like you have to know your angles, so that you're getting like the best parts of you in a picture that you want to post. Right. So take the time. Right.
So you have a few good selfies here, but I would say like cut that shit down to like 5% selfies and then 95%
what you do, where you've been,
action. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that you understand, because you have to show your lifestyle. So what happens is that if you was to connect this profile to a Tinder or a Bumble, because you can connect your Instagram, if a woman goes into your profile, what she wants to see is, oh damn, this guy, it shows more of your personality. So she might, let's say for example, she's on Tinder, she matches with you, and she sees your pictures, and she's like, okay, I'm attracted to this guy. He seems cool. And she goes to your Instagram, and she's like, damn, this guy actually does a lot of stuff. He looks like he has fun. He's interesting. I might want to hang out with this guy. That's what propel her to want to make something happen with you. You see what I'm saying? So I would say like when you're doing more pictures of you with activities, 90 to 95% of your pictures should be that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Right.
Sweet. And what about my bio? I like being goofy, so I like using goofy bios. But do you reckon I should change it to something more serious, or is that fine?
What is this bio? Oh, you can read this bio.
I'm a winning combination of crazy bananas, uniquely refreshing watermelon, posh raspberries, healthy apricot, and helping of mischievous.
I mean, I think it's fine. I don't know that I ever look at that ever.
Bruh. You need to go check out Fresh Prince CEO right now. Like right now.
Okay.
Yes, go on YouTube, type in Fresh Prince CEO.
Or go on Instagram. Go on Instagram and look at his profile, actually.
Right. Actually, let's look at Fresh Prince CEO's Instagram real quick.
Yeah, everybody. Go to Fresh Prince CEO.
Let me go to his Instagram real quick. And I'll put it, I'll highlight it on the screen real quick. Let me find him real quick. Where he's at. Okay. Fresh Prince. Okay, so now let's
Christoph, do you have a dog?
All right, so let's go to
No, I don't.
Miles, I'm gonna blow up your video. I'm gonna blow up your video and then just like show them. So that's Fresh Prince joint. Show them a little bit of the pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Of him doing things,
hanging out with friends. Yeah. He has cars. He has a cute dog. He's online. He's hanging out with cars and nice surroundings, hanging out with friends.
Right. He's on a boat.
And I think the good thing is that you can, because he's kind of set it up, you definitely always know who he is. Right. So I think you have to be like cognizant of like when you're taking pictures that it's not a bunch of people, like you're not in a sea of people all the time. There has to be some pictures of you and a woman, whatever, that they always will know when it's you in every other picture.
Right. And it has to represent you. So figure out what represents you and show that on your Instagram. You understand what I'm saying?
And honestly, I mean, maybe you're not that versed or that, but it helps when you have more people following you than you're following.
Right.
And if you notice the way his bio is laid out. Everything is kind of like straight to the point. You see that?
Yeah.
Right. So
seriously, you should check him out. He has like all the hacks for that shit, all of it.
Right. He has I think he has a course and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he even has his highlights. He has a bunch of highlights. So different. You could go to different things because you don't have a lot of stories. You have one highlight, and you should have a collection of highlights.
Yeah, one highlight. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. All right. So you just got you just got $1 million worth of game. Shout out to Gilly King.
But I was
right.
have a cat.
And shout out to Fresh Prince.
Don't take pictures with the cat. I think men with cats are weird. I can't deal.
Right.
Yeah. All
right.
Okay.
All right, bro. So take that.
Sweet. Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Take that and watch the replay, take some notes and shout out and hit up my dude Fresh Prince so he can get you.
Also, don't smile with teeth as much. Smile with the lips.
Yeah. Also, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
One more about the pictures.
Go ahead, real quick.
I've been told that because April was talking about camera angles. Someone had told me that my forehead looks really giant. Is that true in the photos?
Yes.
If that makes sense. Is that what you?
Yeah, well, Miles, you're a photographer, so you know all about the angles and all that other shit. So you got
you probably a lot of people do selfies from the higher angle, but since your forehead is so fucking big, you might want to do it from the bottom, or from the side bottom.
But it's funny because
or you want to do it very very far away.
I have a big.
Say that again, caller.
Say again. Sorry.
Say it again.
Oh yeah. So I've asked people in real life if I have a big forehead, and they say no. But then when I show them a picture of me, it looks like I have a giant forehead. So because I've got miles on the front, is that because of the camera lens I'm using? If it blows up my head, if that makes sense.
It honestly, it's probably either the lens or it's the. I mean, because I don't think that's a big.
Yeah,
see, look, you got a big forehead here, but you don't have a big forehead here. Like I said, from the side and from the bottom. Do your pictures from the side and from the bottom.
Right.
Diagonally from the side and the bottom. Listen to me. I am a photographer.
Right.
You see right here. This is from the bottom, and you're turning your head to the side. Your forehead doesn't look big. Right. But right here, this is a straight on photo. So your forehead looks fucking humongous.
Oh my God, Miles.
No, but Christoph knows I'm just joking with him. I hope so. Christoph, you know I'm joking with you, right? See, look, this is horrible, Christoph. You cut the picture off right where your big fucking forehead is. You can't do that.
Y'all gonna have Christoph crying at home.
Yo, Christoph, I'm joking. You're a good-looking guy. Don't worry about that shit. Really, don't worry about it.
But Christoph, you're gonna be fine, bro. I'm telling you, hit up my friend Fresh Prince, CEO. He has a course so that could help you out with that. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Okay,
hey,
sweet.
Thanks for being a good sport, Christoph. You're the man, bro.
All right, be safe.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
Peace.
Take care, guys.
All right, man.
Christoph got some game on that social media thing just now. He got mad game on that shit. So, guys, calling number 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. You understand what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Let's get we got 192 people watching. How much likes we got so far? We need 192 likes.
Man, fuck them likes. Donate and call in. Fuck all that.
We need the likes.
No, we need the likes too, though. We need the likes. That's a fact.
We need everything.
We need everything.
Donate, call in, hit the like button, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
This guy called me a bitch because I said I don't like cats.
Who said that in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, let me say something about dudes who be getting butthurt. Okay, because see, let me tell you guys a little story. So my wife, right? She was on Bumble, and it was some bitch ass dude who he didn't know how to set a date. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, this nigga need the bad boy membership. You know, because he was just going back and forth with her saying, hey, how's your day? Blah, 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 blah. Right? So they were supposed to meet up. And then he was like, oh, yeah, let's meet in the park. And my wife's like, all right, where the fuck are we meeting? Yeah, basically, right? So then he was taking all day dilly-dallying with the shit. So my wife was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Forget it, whatever, because you know what I mean? This goofy ass motherfucker, he sends a message talking about what let me see what he wrote, because she sent me a screenshot of this shit. Hold on, let me see let me see what this goofy ass nigga wrote. He said something to the effect of, he said, I wish you and your weird lifestyle and cuckold of a husband good luck.
Ew.
Oh.
You see what I mean? It's like dudes be getting butthurt. I'm like, nigga, you don't know how to plan a fucking date. That's why my chick ain't want to see you, and now you butthurt. You feel what I'm saying? And for those who don't know, I'm in an open relationship. So for the new niggas watching, understand that's what it is.
Right, it's probably blowing their minds right now. What?
Right, exactly right. So,
and who's that person?
Right, exactly right.
Wait, that's not his wife?
Right.
Okay, so let me just say, I don't dislike cats. I think it's weird that guys post pictures with their cats.
Because cats are feminine, that's why.
I just think, like, why do you have a selfie with your cat? Like, no.
That's crazy, man.
Like, what kind of pussy you really trying to get, bro? Like, really?
Right.
Oh, man. Somebody just called in and hung up. Guys, call back in. This number's 537-1224. 516-387-1224. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, you know, we talk about the topic of personality. Y'all got to understand how important this shit is, man.
Yep.
Some dudes, you know, it's funny. A lot of dudes, they be having personality until they talk to a woman. Then they personality go out the window. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Because they scared when they talking to chicks. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
And so,
listen, we're practically harmless.
Practically.
Just don't be stupid.
Listen. Women, let me tell you about women, man.
Like a little something.
Listen, you gotta be so like, let me tell you how hard it is to maintain a relationship with a woman. Understand this: all relationships work because of the man. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Like all of them, from the beginning to the end. And I'm gonna tell, like, for example, we're the ones who approach, set up the dates, the hookup. We do that from the front end. Then when we're in the relationship with the woman, we have to manage the relationship, because 9 times out of 10, if you have a good chick, if you have a good woman, she might do things that make you say, I got to dump her maybe twice a year. But if you have an average chick, she's going to do things that make you say, I got to dump her every day. You understand what I'm saying? Every day. But then you say, you know what? Let me not dump her. Let's try to work this out. You understand what I'm saying? That's how relationships are maintained. You understand what I'm saying? That's now, in certain cases, if a guy is a bitch ass dude, women will usually maintain the relationship because they'll stick with a bitch ass dude. You understand what I'm saying? But if it's a real man, he has to maintain the situation because women are very fickle all over the place. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why you have to have a woman who is on point, because you don't have to do as much things all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if every day, listen, if you with your girl or a chick that you're with and y'all are like seeing each other, and if you feel like leaving her like once, twice, maybe 3 times a week, that's not, that's not,
yeah, you should.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the chick.
You shouldn't.
You see what I mean? So,
well, no, it's like I told you, my girlfriend Julie, right? She has these friends. She lives in Orlando, Miles, right? So her friends bicker all the time. They're a married couple. She's like, oh yeah, but we know that they just do that. I'm like, but that's not good. Like, that's not healthy. And that puts the people you're around in a really awkward position if you're always bickering and they're just supposed to like know that, well, we just do that. That's how we communicate. That's not like,
that's not how you should communicate. It's not. That's not. That's an excuse for unhealthy and just unhealthy dysfunction. That's just an excuse. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So Kingley said, what are some examples of a girl doing things that would contemplate you dumping her? How long you got to how long is this live stream, man?
Being disrespectful, talking slick,
right?
Fucking trying to take advantage of you.
Right. Listening to what her girlfriend's saying and shit, you know, like
trying to quote unquote withhold pussy or some shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting mad at you and not explaining why, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of It's a lot of stuff.
Not communicating, being inconsistent with shit, like
right.
passive aggressive bullshit. Like, come on, nope.
Right. Nope. It's a lot of
things. And some stupid bitches even take it further. They try to hit you. They act like they play fighting, but they really fucking hitting you. And you're looking at them like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Because if you want to really play fight, I'll fuck you up, and then we'll have a real problem. Like, don't do that shit, because you don't want a man touching you. So why do you think it's okay for you to touch a man? Like, don't do that shit. Right. But all of that comes from disrespect. Like, it's really just about disrespect. If a chick is not willing to submit to your program, that's when you're gonna start to have those feelings like, I should leave this bitch, because she's not with it. She's not with the program. She doesn't understand what I'm doing. She doesn't respect what I'm doing. So therefore, she has to, like, before she leads me to a point where I have to behave out of character, meaning go upside her head or do something drastic, I have to leave her. You understand? And this is why that's the only reason why, to me, domestic violence should not be tolerated. Not necessarily because women are getting abused, but because men are losing their game. They're losing their identity and allowing a disrespectful bitch to bring them out of character. That's what's really happening. You understand? Right. The whole thing about women being abused, that's like a byproduct of a man failing in his character.
Right.
Facts. That's facts. Mars Dope said, then why get in a relationship with each other? What's the purpose? Because you need to, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's about maintenance. It's about me. That's like somebody trying to lose weight and say, well, what's the point of eating? You got to eat. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, you can't get around it. You know what I mean? Right. Like, it's part of the whole thing. Like, see, that's the thing. When people be trying to talk about, I'm MGTOW, I'm not messing with women, or women talking about, I don't need no man. All of that is emotional talking. It's emotional bullshit. That ain't real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, listen, we're designed to fuck with each other. You understand what I'm saying? It's just we have to learn how to have that maintenance. You feel what I'm saying? While the situation's going down. You feel what I mean? Like, that's what it is. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Only say
and you know what else too? Like, it's one of man's biggest tests is a woman.
Right.
Like, truthfully, I honestly believe that if you understand how to manage and maintain a healthy relationship with a female, you can pretty much do anything. Because to me, in a lot of ways, there's nothing more complicated and paradoxical and nonsensical than a goddamn female. You understand what I'm saying? So when you can control yourself to the point where you can actually manage the emotions and the nonsense of a female, you're doing awesome.
Right. It's
true.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, you have life, you have a different perspective of life. Like, for example, I know guys who just been guys, they're just regular guys, but when they have a child, you see a change in them. You see a certain level of maturity that they elevate to, where they realize, yo, I'm not just going to work because I want to buy Jordans. I'm going to work because I have a fucking child to feed. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole different maintenance of character and identity and doing what you have to do, not because you feel like doing it, but because you know you have to do it. You see what I'm saying? When you transition from being a single guy to a guy that knows how to deal with women, or to a guy that has a healthy relationship, or even to a husband, it takes you to a different level of character, a different level of responsibility as a man. And that's why you should consider, getting into relationships, because it brings you to new experiences, and it allows you to, I think, to develop different parts of your humanity and your manhood. You understand? Your masculinity. Like, women, fuck what they say. They are looking for someone to be in control and to guide them in a healthy way.
Right.
You understand? There's a lot of men that, yes, we want to have sex. We want somebody to fucking just listen to what we say and that's it. But that's not it. There's a special balance that comes with the trust that a woman gives you by submitting, and then understanding your power, your value, your consistency, your manhood, your level of control, your level of character, your level of identity, where she can actually depend on you, that you're going to be the same person you always are to her. and she can fuck around and be sad and then be happy and then be this way and then be that way, but she's comfortable. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's those are the little, like, that's the little balance that comes in between men and women that allows this shit to work. And you only get to experience that when you learn how to deal with women, when you get into relationships. You see what I'm saying? Look at April. She's just, you know, she's just like, oh my God, Miles is breaking it all down and I just love it. Look at her face.
No, apparently I'm feeling some kind of way, but I'm saying nothing because that's what they're talking about. I'm like,
in the chat,
I'm not feeling any kind of way.
They just trying to flirt with you, April.
April, believe it or not, these guys are in fucking love with you. Don't ever get it twisted.
So hold on, 214. What's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, yo, let me throw the cash up right quick. I already know the deal.
This nigga. What's going on?
Yo, it's the Hashim Smith, right?
What's going on? Who this?
No, he's doing the cash app. He said it's a Hashim Smith. Yes, it's a Hashim Smith.
That's the cash app. Yeah, that's the cash app.
All right, hold on. Let me know when it goes through.
All right, cool. Now go ahead. What's your question though?
I had called like, I don't know, probably like a week ago, man. I was talking about, you know what I'm saying, finding a female on my purpose and everything. I took y'all's advice. That shit was heat. That shit was fire.
Hey, what happened? Remind us what happened, because I only what happened last week. What were you talking about?
Shit, yeah. I got a lot of college. So like, I was like, basically, I think Miles was like, yo, you gotta find the female that works for you. What is she doing for you? How can she benefit you and shit? And I was like, all right, Betty. I found a couple of females, you know what I'm saying, getting my mental health in order, helping me with my business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, giving me advice on my channel. So that shit was heat. So next go around, I ran into the next issue. So I got like this. This shit feels weird. I got like this. I don't know. This bitch been helping me with my shit, man. She been talking to me. She been in my head. Yeah, lots of pussy, everything cool, everything. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so like, I get to this point where like, yo, I don't want to be attached to this bitch, so I kind of cut them off, and I don't speak to them, and I'm like, I don't know, like I don't feel like fucking with you right now, and then I just like fall off. I like ghost them. I don't even tell them shit, and then like I pop back up when I feel comfortable that I can talk to them again. But in the meantime, I'm like, yo, is they fucking somebody like I'm trying to keep them on the line all the time, but man, I don't feel like talking to bitches all the time. I don't feel like being with them all the time. So like,
but why?
Like, do y'all ever get that issue?
Why do you have to be with them all the time? Why can't you just set a date for a week from now, and then you don't really need to be talking to them all the time. You just see them in a week. You don't need to ghost, but you don't need to be spending time talking to them in between because you already have a date. Hey, listen, let's go out on such and such a day, a week and a half from now. That's when I have time. They don't need to know what you're doing in between there. And then you're not leaving them hanging and they're not feeling like, what the hell? Then you pop back up and then they know you're just there to fuck and that's it. But then you want their help doing other things. You're not going to get their help like that.
Right.
Yeah. That sounds so fucking convenient. Like that makes a lot of sense. But
bro, wait, bro. Listen, let me ask you a question. Are you not managing your time? Are you not setting your dates? Are you letting them dictate when they come see you?
No, they don't dictate shit. I don't let them. But I got shit time management skills, and then the whole emotional part that's tied into it kind of fucks me up because I'm like,
wait, shut the fuck up. You mean the whole pussy part?
The female, like, I can't play no video games. I can't, I can't drink with my homies. Like, I can't do none of that shit until I get my business done.
Bruh.
And I kind of females.
Hold on.
Can we get back to the emotional part? You talking about pussy, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's no emotions, bro. Stop it. You're just getting stuck on the good vagina. That's something you have to work on, bro. That's something you have to work on.
Stop listening to so much Drake. Get out of your feelings. and just make a date for like a week from now, or whatever, and then like she knows, she'll see you. Then you can play your video games and go drink.
So I hear you. So like, all right, let's say, you know what I'm saying, I was talking with you, whatever. I was like, yo, I'm busy. I got hella work to do. I probably ain't got to say all that, but I'll be like, hey, I'm busy. I'm gonna hit you up when I can link, when I can chill again, or you know what I'm saying.
Why can't you?
No, make a date. Yeah, make a date.
Why are you just leaving her hanging? Why don't you just say, hey, listen, let's hang out next Friday?
Yo, cell phones have calendars and reminders, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that, you get on your phone, you go, Siri, remind me I have a date next Friday at 8:30 with so-and-so, like.
Right.
And look, and bro, I'm gonna tell you something else. When you make dates, it actually, in most cases, it might help to give the connection between you and that female a certain level of respect, where she understands, like when she sees that you're consistently setting time and you're organized and you're consistent, she gains a level of respect. So she's not going to come around just to come around. She'll come around when you say she can come around.
Right.
For sure.
So all of that, I can't hang out with my boys, I can't play video games. You ain't got to worry about that. But you should also be consistent with planning your time around those things as well. You should plan your time around video games. You should plan your time around when you want to hang out and drink with your boys. And then you should also be working on your business. But it takes time management, and it takes responsibility and consistency on your part first.
And I think if she pushes back on you and she's like, well, what are you doing all these other days that I can't see you? I think you can just say, listen, like, I think everybody should have a life outside of each other. So like, I have things that I'm working on. I have things I want to do. Like, you should go out with your friends. You should, do whatever it is you need to do. But like, I have stuff I need to do. So let's just see each other next Friday. Like, does that work for you or not? If it doesn't work, cool. Then, hit me up when it does.
I'm listening. Yeah. So like, because that's what they're doing. Like, they're running over my time. Like they try to come over. Like 7 o'clock, they try to talk on the phone all night. Like, even if they talking about some cheeks and everything, like they keep eating into my day. Like, I'm fucking tired.
Right, but see that, all of that, all of that is on you though. That's what I'm saying. You have to be the creator of your life and your situation. So you have to manage. This is what we were talking about earlier. You have to manage all of this, bro. That's your job. See, a woman's job is to get as much time, energy, and attention from you. Your job is to manage how much time, energy, and attention she gets from you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So they're doing what they're supposed to do. You see what I mean? So you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do by managing the situation. So what happens? She gets time from you, but she gets the time that you put there to manage. So that now what's going to happen is she's going to be happy because she's getting your time, and you're going to be happy because your time is being managed. You see what I'm saying?
You the dude that was 21. You're 21, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. So this is what I was talking about earlier, just before you called, when I said, because somebody asked in the chat, why should we even bother getting into relationships? This is a perfect example of what we're talking about. You're a young man and you haven't really gotten into the stages of maturity where you even understand the value of your own time. So you're not even setting times and shit. You're just letting shit happen and having fun and having a good time. But this is why relationships help men, because now you have to start thinking about, well, I'm dealing with different chicks. I got business. I got my boys. I got video games. You have to start setting precedents and setting, schedules and all that type of shit. You got to start managing your shit so everything can work in balance and be conducive to your progress and development as a man, bro.
Hey, the gospel, bro. You have spoken again, bro. Hey, I'm gonna try that shit, man. Hey, I swear to God, bro, my business takes off, man. I'm gonna have to slide y'all something, man. For real, for real.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, but seriously, look in your phone. Use those apps. Use your calendar. Use your reminders. Do all that shit, bro. Use like when you set dates with chicks, set the dates in your phone, bro, and then take all that shit seriously, and you'll see it'll work.
Facts.
Thanks. Hey,
right.
bro, say less, bro. Hey,
right.
bro, appreciate the game again, man.
Appreciate you,
Peace,
man.
bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
And donate before you call in next time.
Phone number.
All right, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, that's important to see. You see, just like what we was talking about. So we was just talking about it, and he called up, and this is a perfect example. You're right. You feel what I'm saying? Because dudes always want, well, what's the point of getting with a girl, and what's the point of doing it? And I'm like, see, that's the point right there, because you need practice in the game to be able to do this. Because when it comes time for you to want a certain thing, you're not going to know how to handle it. Why do you think you got so many women who have a hard time finding a man or keeping a man? It's because they have not had any practice being in a relationship and being a good girlfriend or whatever. Swatting flies and shit.
My bad.
Oh man, that's hilarious. But yeah, man. Guys, call in. The calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224. Make sure you guys hit that donate button. My freaking phone is acting super slow right now. I can't even see the damn joints popping up, but make sure you guys hit that donate button and all that other good stuff.
Entrepreneur King, I'm not saying, when I say make a date, I don't necessarily mean like you have to go out with her to get the pussy. Make a date to see her.
Right.
Like, it's not, I think, because I get it. You're saying, fuck a date. I just want pussy. I got it. But like, this guy, the caller, didn't understand that he can't just ghost on somebody and pop up a week or 2 weeks later and think that they're going to help support. So like, make time, set a time to see this person.
Right.
Essentially is what I was saying.
Right. That's the thing.
Fuck that, nigga. I want pussy. Fuck that shit.
Hold on, wait. I think A Sparrow is asking me to block him. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me block this guy. A Sparrow, you're welcome. I appreciate you letting me know that you wanted me to block you. You said, Lacari, why do women ghost on you? For a lot of different reasons, man. You know what I'm saying?
The reason guys ghost on women.
Right. So, so April, why you ghost on guys? What's your
bigger dicks?
Just all those big dicks in a rotation. I don't need to ghost on anyone. I'll take one each day of the week. And 2 on Tuesday. So anyway, I mean, I don't ghost on guys typically. I will actually tell somebody like, listen, I just don't think that there's chemistry here, but I wish you the best of luck and, good luck to you. But I think most people that ghost do it because they're afraid that it's going to turn into a confrontation and they're going to have to justify why. What's wrong with me that you don't want to see me, or why don't you want to date me, or whatever. And I honestly, I mean, I am a person that can be confrontational. That's why I don't mind saying, I just don't think that there's chemistry, but I think you're a great person. Like, good luck to you.
Yeah. And I mean, and women will ghost because a lot of different reasons. One is they found the new dude that they all into now. You understand what I'm saying? And for see, women are different than us. If we found another girl, we'll still see the other girl that we saw before if we like her. But women, they have that, oh, I like this guy now, so I'm just focused on him. So then they're going to ghost the other guy or guys. You understand what I'm saying? Or she just wasn't feeling you. And like April was saying, she doesn't want to have to deal with the confrontation. You see what I'm saying? So she's just going to not say anything. You feel what I mean? But the fact is that if she ghosts you, that means she's not interested. You understand what I'm saying? Because if she was interested, she wouldn't ghost you. It's that simple. So the wonder about it is kind of productive.
That's where I'm coming from. That's where I'm basically coming from. Right. Those things I don't waste time. And I used to. Don't get me wrong. I used to, because when I was back in the day, young Miles Cunningham, not knowing the game and doing what he was doing, he would wonder, oh my God, why doesn't she like me? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. on to the next though. Like, I don't have time to worry about these things. Why do you use your time and energy to worry about those things? You feel me? Like, just move on to the next, because I'm really only interested in the chicks that are interested in me.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
So what? I don't give a fuck why you ghosted on me. Like, I don't care. And it's not even like I'm trying to protect my ego. Like, I really don't care. Like, I really have other things to do. Really. Like, it's so, I'm so being, because some people might say, oh, well, I don't care if she doesn't like me. Just as a way to, like, to be saying, oh, well, you know, to protect the ego, or to act like it you know, they're not hurt by it. Yeah, sometimes you could be disappointed. Like, sometimes you meet a person and it's nice and sex is probably good, or the vibe was probably good, and then they ghost, and it's very disappointing. And I get that. But what I'm trying to say is, once I realized that you're not feeling me, or because who knows, her dad might be in the hospital with cancer. She might have got deported. She might have got picked up in a black van to be trafficked. I don't know. It's sad. It's sad, and I'm disappointed, and I don't know. So the point I'm trying to make is, at the end of the day, I can't waste my time thinking about it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yes, be disappointed. Okay, I get it. It's disappointing that she didn't return your calls and you can't see her anymore. Hey, man, get over it, man. There's a lot of other women out here. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
J Rocco 80, appreciate the donation, fam.
But I also have people will say to me, like, you know, hit me up like, oh, hey, stranger, I haven't heard from you. And again, I think for me, it's like, okay, but we don't have anything planned. Like, you're clearly looking for time of me just saying, hi, how are you? What's going on with your day? Blah, blah, blah. Because they're so accustomed to that. I'm like, yeah, that's just not, I have other things I'm doing.
Listen, like, April, you shouldn't even reply to those guys just off a general principle. If the dude, I have never sent a text. Even when I was a simp, I never sent the hey stranger text.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Right. Me neither. Me neither.
April, you know I don't lie like that. You understand? I don't lie like that. I've never, hey stranger, been a long time no see. I don't do that. I've never done that.
Let's go to 908.
That's because you're a player.
908, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hello?
What's going on? Who's this?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We hear you. What's going on? Who's
Travis.
this? Travis, what's up, man? Did you donate?
What? Yeah, I did. $10.
That's what's up. Appreciate you. So what's good with you, man?
What's going on? First I want to say thank you guys for doing everything that you do. I was like so lost. Like I was like 15 years old, like dating girls like one at a time. But I was doing the whole boyfriend thing, you know what I mean? And then this whole red pill thing started like last year that I saw, and I was like, damn, I was doing it wrong the whole entire time. So like I looked like really dumb to those girls. So like my question to you is like, should I worry about stuff like that? Because now that I'm doing this player thing on the back with membership and stuff, and they see that I'm doing my thing, what if like those girls like they come out of nowhere and they be like, oh, I remember him, he did this and that with me, you know what I mean? Because girls talk, so they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, Travis was like this, he was like that, So I'm just like kind of worried about that, because we all did some stupid, dumb simp shit, back then. So it's like, damn, like, how do I handle that? Like, what should I do?
Well, I mean, what did you do that they're talking like that?
Yeah, like what do you mean? What are you worried about? Like, what do you like? Are you you're saying? What if girls from your past?
Like, what if they see me? They're saying like girls from the past. Like, what if they see me? I'm popping now, and they see I'm with beautiful girls now, and they get jealous and they start saying all this other crazy stuff and all this nonsense.
Who cares?
And who cares? Who are they gonna say that to?
And then you look at them and you say, and you used to be skinny.
Huh?
I said,
what?
No, you say to the chicks that you used to be skinny. Say that to them. Like, hey,
I
look.
used to be a simp and you used to be skinny.
Right. That's what you say.
Oh, right.
Right. You ain't got it.
That's actually really funny because, like, looking at them now, like, they're really not. Yeah, they're not.
How old are you, bro? How old are you?
I'm 28. And And I'm just cruising, you know. I was just like getting my money up and stuff like that. I was one of those guys too. I was like, you know what, let me work on my money too. And I talked to a couple of girls here and there, but I wasn't doing this player stuff. This is on like next level stuff. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to Eddie Fuse, Myron, and you guys are like doing totally different stuff. And I'm like, damn, I'm doing like this weak shit. This is fucked up.
Right.
I've been doing that for like all these years. So I feel like I'm kind of embarrassed, to be quite honest. It's like, yo, everyone's
well, here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need you to do. Yo, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
You know
shut
what I mean?
up.
Hang on, caller.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Go ahead, Miles.
Bro. And here's why. Okay, I need you to understand why I just told you to shut the fuck up. Okay. It is because you're living in the past and you have remorse for who you were instead of celebrating the fact that you're developing into a whole new person.
Totally.
Facts.
You're dragging yourself through the past, and you're ashamed and you feel bad about doing it. Bro, the reason why I'm on here even talking to you right now is because I appreciate the fact that I used to simp, but I learned all the lessons that I learned to become the Miles Cunningham that I am today. Do you understand? You need to take a little bit more, to be a little bit more grateful that you are now, you know, you're doing things differently now. Stop worrying about all that shit in the past. And if a bitch want to bring up some shit from the past, she could stay back there with the bullshit. It's while you talk to a brand new bitch.
Facts.
That's it. Yeah. That is it in a nutshell. You're like that's so when I said to shut the fuck up, I mean stop talking about that shit. That's old shit. You don't need to deal with that anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Like you don't even have to justify it, because the reality is when you were like that, you were a kid, right? We all do stupid things when we're kids. Now you're getting to a point where you're really a man and you're coming into it and you've learned how to be a man.
Right.
And so who cares what these girls from high school think? Like that's high school.
Right. And one more thing that I want to drive home to you is that I also hear in the way that you talk that you don't really have a handle on exactly what you want, right? Because at first you were doing certain things a certain way, and now you got on the bad boy membership, and now you're doing this. I heard you say, now I'm doing this player shit on some next level shit. But the point what's your name, bro?
I'm Travis.
Travis, I need you to do that Travis shit.
Right.
I need you to do that, Travis. I need you to take lessons from Eddie Fuse, take lessons from Myron, and take lessons from the Bad Boy membership, and then choose the different little lessons that you like for Travis, bring them into what Travis is about, and do Travis things. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't do player shit just because it's player shit, or don't do simp shit because it's simp shit. Do what Travis wants to do. Think about what Travis really wants. And then do that shit. Like, that's what's most important. We're not telling you any of these things so you can be like us. We're telling you these things so you can be more like you.
Facts.
Okay. Yeah, because I felt like back in the day, it's like this is something like we really wanted to do, and it was like a big reverse psychology thing going on, like some deep reverse psychology, like, oh, tricked you. We really wanted you to be with mad girls, anyways. I was like, are you serious? Okay. All right. I hear you saying, Miles. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
All right, man.
Thank you. Peace. All right. So let's get to 732. What's going on? What's popping? Who this? Oh, he just hung up. 732, call back. I'll be losing patience.
He's like, no. They just remembered that they got to donate before they call in. That's what it is.
He was like, oh shit, I didn't donate. I
didn't donate. Oh shit.
Man, but let me shout out to all the people who donated already. Shout out to Travis, who was just on there with $10 donation. Shout out to Jonathan with the $5 donation. Shout out to Robin with the $20 donation. Appreciate you. Shout out Desan with the $35 donation. That's what's up. Shout out to my dude Christoph with the donation. Let me see if this Cash App shit is going how it needs to go. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's been donating so far. Appreciate all you guys. You guys keep the game flowing. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man. This guy Samir keeps asking this question. He's like, why is April on the show if you guys say women don't know what they want? What does women not knowing what they want or what they do want have to do with having a woman on the show? You understand what I'm saying? See, again, this is a thing where guys come up with all of these excuses or fucking like phrases or words or talking points that have to do with them not having to deal with their own issues with women. You see what I'm saying? Because why not have a woman on the show? You understand what I'm saying?
And if you really want to know, why don't you donate and call and ask?
Right.
Listen, I did a video today. Please go to my Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. I did a video today talking about language and how you expose a lot of things about yourself when you the way you phrase your questions. I even talked directly about dudes who call in on a live stream and about how they phrase their questions and what it exposes about them when they're asking questions a certain way. Because they think they ask these questions to insult us or to find something wrong with what we're doing when they're really just exposing the bullshit that they have issues. You see what I'm saying? They're really just exposing that shit. It's crazy.
Right. Facts. So Aces said the Cash App didn't work. What's going on? What's up with the Cash App now? It seems like it's unless we got it written wrong.
I don't fuck with Cash App, man. I never fuck with Cash App.
The Cash App probably because I the other day it was not working, but that was because I fucked up.
On it.
Okay, so it's working. So Aces is working. Aces, call in. The call-in number is hold on, let me see somebody calling in right now. Hold on. 732. All right. 732, what's going on?
Yeah, it was good.
What up? What's poppin'? Who this?
This is Derek from Jersey.
Derek from Jersey. What's going on, man? Did you donate?
Oh yeah, my fault. I'll be back.
All right. Hit the donate button.
What the fuck?
Hit the donate button.
Yo, Lucario, are nightclubs good places to meet women?
For what? That's the question. They're good places to meet women if you're trying to, smash and just have a little fun thing. Because understand this, nightclubs are usually where the most ain't shit women congregate.
Ooh.
So this is where you have to. This is what you have to understand. This is what you guys got to understand. Women who frequent nightclubs a lot, and this is what I'm saying, professional nightclub goers, meaning like the baddest chicks in the nightclub, the women who go there, they get drinks, they party. Like the chicks that is probably there every goddamn Friday night, every time they go to the club. Those women usually ain't about shit. You understand what I'm saying? They look great. They look good. You understand? They look good. They got nice bodies. They look great. So you're like, I want to have sex with her. But understand, 90% of the girls, not all of them, but 90% of those girls that are in these spots ain't about shit. Meaning that you literally can't do anything else but have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that. So don't like I'm telling you, those party girls, the girls that you see and those girls, and usually what happens is by the end of the night, they on the sidewalk about to throw up. Those are the type of chicks that's at nightclubs. You understand what I'm saying?
Nigga, I go to wine bars and lounges.
Right. Mm-hmm. Facts. There's a little bit more sophisticated women in those situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, a lot of the nightclubs is filled with attention whores who just like to get drunk and that's it. They'll just throw up on your dick. You understand what I'm saying?
I have a question. April, where do the guys that you like meet you?
I mean, honestly, like I meet almost everybody on a dating app.
Oh, okay.
Only because I will say, like, for
You're
work
lazy.
No,
I'm joking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
A really good resting bitch face. So I find that most people will not approach me because they think I'm going to be mean, and I'm actually really not. But I think also because work had me traveling so much that I would literally pull into a city. I could be meeting somebody tonight, blah, 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 whatever. So I just think that's the easiest way for me to meet people.
Dating app. Okay.
Right.
I'm not lazy.
Well, no, based on your story, you actually depend on the dating apps because you're not lazy, because you're too busy. I get you.
Right.
Yeah.
So guys, call the number is 516-347. I keep forgetting this fucking phone number. 347-1224. That is the phone number, guys. Call in 516-347.
Yo, plug the shit for tomorrow, bro. Plug the shit.
387. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. So again, guys,
This nigga.
remember, I plugged it earlier.
No, but I'm saying it's dead time right now. So plug it. Fuck it.
Nah, guys, go on Donovan Sharp channel, subscribe to Donovan Sharp, and see me and Steve the Dean tomorrow live, 3 p.m. in studio. This shit's gonna be fire. You understand what I'm saying? This shit's gonna be fire. Okay, because listen, game is gonna be serious. I'm gonna be wearing the bad boy gear. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys make sure.
I am not going in public like that.
I'll be wearing the fucking. I don't know which one I'm gonna wear. Either the submissive woman is sexy, or the bet you the next bitch will shirt. I don't know which one I'm gonna wear yet. So I might wear the submissive woman is sexy because that's the.
I think you should wear the submissive women is sexy. That'll carry over a little bit better overall.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I
if it was up to me, I'd be wearing the I'm God to these hoes. But
right. Facts.
That's
all right. Let's get to 404.
That's April's favorite.
Right. What's going on? 404. What's popping? Oh my goodness! What is up with you guys calling and just hanging up? I think they be forgetting. They
gotta forgetting to donate. I'm telling you.
Jesus, why you keep saying the link's not working?
I just sent you.
Because he's lying.
And it works. I went in there. Slime Peso asked what's my sign. I'm a Gemini.
Let me check this. They bugging.
Oh shit.
They bugging out. But yeah, make sure you guys check out Donovan Sharp joints. I'm telling y'all that shit gonna be fire. You feel what I'm saying? The shit's gonna be fire. Now the cash out. I just hit the link, so I don't know.
Yo, April, I like what the camera's doing with you though. You looking kind of, you know what I'm saying? Looking kind of cute on the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thanks, Smile.
Yeah.
I hit the link. April hit the link. It's working. And if it's not working, go to PayPal. You got choices.
I can send you that link too.
You feel what I'm saying? So let's get this next call.
718.
718. What's good? Yo,
what's good, man?
What's popping? Who this?
Yo, this is RK McFly, man. What's good?
Oh shit! This does all my beats, man. What's popping, bro? What's going on? He does all the beats under the videos. What's good? What you been up to?
Chun. I just donated and stuff like that. I just want to know if I could get on a video request that I never really seen you do, but you touched on the topic earlier tonight.
All right, cool. So what's that?
Like, can you do a video about being more arrogant and more confidently delusional with women?
Also, so what you're saying is meaning like have a crazy amount of confidence to where it's like insane. Like it's just like you just so fucking, you think you so dope, and you think you like you're such the shit. That and how that carries over. Is that what you're saying?
Oh my God, that should be so easy for you to do.
No, that's what it is. Nah, I'll do a video on that. I'll do a whole video on that. But it's like,
because it's like I mostly do that, but it's when I'm around other friends that, you know what I mean, they're like that too. But when I'm by myself and it's like a big group and I see a girl I want to approach, it's like it kind of fades out, you know what I mean? Because you always deal with the cock blocks and all that stuff. And but when it's one-on-one, I know how to do it. So if you could talk about doing it in groups with women or by itself, just that vibe, you know?
Right. Well, the thing is that you got it mainly and I'll do a whole video on this, but I'll say this right now, is that mainly it has to be about you having that feeling regardless, meaning that it doesn't change ever. You understand what I'm saying? Just like I always say, I always use the example of $100 bill. $100 bill is $100 bill, no matter if it's crumpled up, if it's a crisp $100 bill, if whatever, it's still its value. And so that energy has to be there. It's going to be there regardless. Sometimes what happens with confidence is that people start feeling, and this, I guess this is even a deeper thing to talk about, but it's like this. You can be confident literally at the same time while you're feeling not confident. And it sounds weird. So what I mean is this, is that you might be having a feeling of you not feeling all that at any moment, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean you're not confident, because generally you're a confident person. It's just like, for example, a person can say, I'm a happy person, but today you might just be having a bad day. You understand what I'm saying? But that doesn't take away from you generally being a happy person. You see what I'm saying? So same thing with confidence. There's times where situations and circumstances are going to happen that's going to make you feel a certain type of way, that's going to make you feel like you're not confident, right? But you actually still are within the grand scheme of things. So understanding that you are within the grand scheme of things, what happens is that sense of confidence stays with you regardless of what's happening. So once you notice that, once you realize that, then it's easier to sort of flip the situation on its head because you're aware of that. You're confident no matter what. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that sometimes the situation tricks you into thinking that you're not the person you are. You understand what I'm saying? So, and this has been shown in like multiple movies. Like if you watch shit like The Matrix, you watch shit like The Last Dragon and shit, when niggas is like, who's the master and all that other shit, and Neo recognizing he's the one and he beats the fucking agents and shit. Certain situations and circumstances are there, and it tricks you into thinking that you aren't that dude. You feel what I'm saying? And so the thing is that when you recognize your confidence generally, and it gets stronger and stronger, and then you just realize your value and recognize it, nothing that happens can really sway you from that, even if at a certain moment you might feel differently. You see what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. I want to just touch on the analogy that you brought up about the $100 bill. Like, say you got a $100 bill in your pocket, and you feel like the man, or you got paid or whatever. You got let's say just a $100 bill, and you go buy some food for like $5. You more bummed that you bought food for $5 because you're not back to $100. Or I'll give you an analogy of a video game, Super Mario. You know, when he gets a star, he feels invincible, right? And you feel nobody could touch you. But once that shit really wears off, you go back to feeling like, damn, I need another star. You know what I mean? I need to boost back up my confidence and shit like that. And that's just how I want to see it with arrogance.
Okay, but do you feel different if you have 5 20s in your pocket versus a $100 bill?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
$100 is $100.
Yes, because I could lose one of them 20s and be bummed. I'd rather lose one of them 20s.
Listen, you could lose one of those 20s.
I'd rather lose one of them 20s than lose the entire $100 bill.
Versus losing the $100 bill and having nothing.
Hey, I mean, the 20s are separated. That's what I'm saying. They're more singles. But if it's 100, you're gonna protect it more. You're gonna fold it up, or you're gonna put it in a secret location in your wallet and stuff like that, so it can't leave. Whereas if you spend a 20, you know what I mean, let's say you buy something for $5 with a 20, now you got 95, and you know what I mean, separated change.
Yo, bro, what's your name again? Something Marty McFly, or what's your name?
Arcade McFly.
Arcade McFly. So, Arcade, you do beats, right? You do music?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what's the value of your musical talent?
The value of my musical talent is I just upload it, and the value is based on, I guess, the feedback I get from it and people buying them.
Really? Wait, so you let people decide how good your beats are?
Based on the price range that they put for it.
So you don't like your beats? Your beats is shit, huh? You think your beats is shit then, right?
No.
What do you think about your beats, bro? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Oh, what do I think about? I think my beats are dope.
Okay, well, leave. You gotta. You see the confidence that you have with your beats, where no matter what, because they come from you, because they're a part of your creativity, they're dope.
Yeah.
You need to try to find a parallel between that feeling and whatever it is you feel about yourself in reference to women. Because again, I'm gonna ask you one more time. How do you feel about the quality of your music, the music that you produce, regardless of feedback or anything? Before you even upload it, what do you feel about the quality of the music that you produce?
Oh, I love it.
You love it, right? Why? Because it came from you, right?
Yes.
And it's a direct. It has a direct connection to some part of you, inside of you. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So what I need you to do is I need you to think of the same value that you can provide in someone else's life. Understand that it's similar to the music that you produce. It's valuable simply because it's you, not because of any other reason, not because of the feedback, not because of what anybody else has said, but simply because it's you. Do you understand? And if you have enough talent inside of you to produce music that you think is valuable and dope, then you have enough talent inside of you to bring value to a woman that you find attractive in the same way. Believe it or not, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But what I need you to understand is that these things, it's not gonna the realization of what I'm trying to tell you is not necessarily gonna happen overnight. But what I need you to do is have a little bit of faith and lead with your music. If you want to, just to make it practical, talk about your music when you're conversing with women. Do you understand what I'm saying?
All I do.
Because it's something that you're passionate about.
It's right. It's something that you're passionate about, right? Go ahead.
So, and I think that also, like, if you've ever done any kind of public speaking, right, or performing, most people are nervous when they, like, right before they're about to do it, and they might be nervous for about the first few seconds. And as soon as people start becoming receptive to it, you kind of find your groove and you get into it, and then you're comfortable because you know your topic, you know what you're doing, you know what your next, thing is, whatever. So I think it's really just about finding that groove and being your own hype man, kind of going back to what you were originally saying, where, like, when I'm around people that are like this, I feel like I'm the shit. But you kind of have to go into it going, I'm the shit. And as you're talking, you're kind of falling right back into that because you know that that's who you are and what you're about.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Be my own hype man too.
Yeah.
Right. Yo, hey, bro, let me see if I could find just one more thing to help you out. Because I used to make beats myself, right? So, and I remember when I used to, like, think up a drum pattern or a bass line or something, and I used to listen to it on a loop for a little while, right? And then I would add another element, like add a hi-hat or add some, like, harmonizing melodies and stuff. Is that how you build your beats pretty much similarly?
That's exactly how I do it.
Okay, now listen, here's what I want you to do. I need you to take the same finesse, the same care, the same passion that you have with laying the bass line, laying the drum pattern and listening to it, and then finding inspiration from something else to add to the beat. Think about that when you're talking to a female, right? You get her name, you talk about the environment, right? And then as you listen to her talk, take things from what she's saying to you and then use it and be inspired by it and add to the conversation. You understand? Put your creativity, your passion back into the conversation with that female, just like how you would listen to the the drum pattern and the bass line over and over so you can add the melodies. You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
It trust me. I know it might sound crazy that while I'm saying it right now, but try to put your mind in a similar frame when you're dealing with the female. When you're dealing with a female, the next time you're talking with a female, whether on the phone or in person. But understand that there's levels of inspiration, there's levels of creativity that come with a conversation, and it's the same kind of thing as you're building a beat. Because I know what that's like. I sit there and I listen to that shit over and over and over, and then something else just pops into my head, and then I lay it down on the track, and the shit sounds good together. You understand? And then so you got to start seeing things. You got to say, you see a woman with beautiful eyes, and let's just say her eyes are blue, and you're wearing a blue shirt. Like you'd be like, I know I wore this shirt for a reason because your eyes are just so beautiful. Those blue eyes are they're killing me right now. They're like, your eyes are just so beautiful. Where'd you get them from? Where's your family from? And then you keep building like that. You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Now, and that was just a corny example, but you get what I'm saying, right?
I could always move on to the next because there's so many samples and just work with the one I connect with.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
X.
Okay. Got it.
X.
Cool.
All right, cool.
That's what's up, bro, man. Appreciate you sending me the beats, man, because your beats is fire. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Your beats are fire, bro. Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, and I sent the donation by PayPal, all right?
I appreciate it. I'm holla.
Thanks a lot, man. Have a good weekend.
Peace, right. Peace.
Later. Thank you.
All right, so let's go to 404. 404 was popping. Who's this?
Yo, this is Bryce. I just sent a PayPal.
All right, what's good with you,
Bryce.
man? What's going on?
Oh my God.
Well, first of all, I used to listen to the Mac Lessons radio show for mad long. So when he stopped talking about game or relationships, you definitely filled that void. So just big ups to that strategic placement.
Yeah, shout out to Tariq Nasheed.
But anyway,
what's good with you?
I digress. So look. So basically, in the last couple of weeks, I'm chopping it up with females, and for instance, one girl, I find out she had like a low body count. So when she asked me about how many chicks I'm dealing with, I tried to play it down, right? But that worked against me. Come to find out, I guess she thought she was like, her next statement, like she said something like, "Oh, you must be lame," whatever. So I'm like, all right, I shouldn't have played that shit down, right? Because that shit don't register, right? That shit I got too much going on for myself to not have options, right? So that was the wrong move, right? So the next female, right? I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna play my shit down. I'm just gonna tell her what it is. So she talking about my situation again. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to females, so whatever. Come to find out, she just came out of a relationship. She got cheated on. That shit turned her off or whatever, right? That I'm chopping it up with multiple females. So my question is, when I get in that situation, because I'll be asking about that shit too. This is like after a few weeks, right? I'm trying to like not hide it, you know what I'm saying, to make it seem like suspect, but I'm not trying to like, I'm trying to be tactful. Right? So how you do that? How you handle that question? How you blow that shit off?
You tell that bitch it ain't none of her fucking business. That's what you tell her.
Wait, how do you handle what question? What question you talking about? How many?
Basically, just when we get into like, so you must be talking to women and females or whatnot. Mm. So I'm trying to like play off the question, but not seem like I'm hiding shit, but not seem like I'm I'm not give out all my shit either. I'm trying to be tactful with it to keep a smooth vibe. You feel me?
Right. Well, the thing is this. It's usually one of two ways to do it. You tell her exactly what's going on, right? So you just be straight up. Be like, yeah, this is what I do. I'm fucking with this girl, that girl. I fucked with all these different girls, whatever. Or what you do is that you sort of you sort of push the question along, meaning that you don't necessarily directly answer it. Because, so for example, if she says, "Oh, how many girls, or whatever, how many girls you got?" And then you say to her, "Man, listen, look at me. How much girls do you think I'm fucking with?" You understand? And then just be like, "But anyway, so listen, let's go do this." Like you just change the subject. Because usually what happens is girls don't want to know anyway. They just saying it to say
That's what I'm saying.
You understand what I'm saying? They're just saying it to say it. So now you can be honest.
They're just gonna get in their own way.
Right, exactly. So you can tell her and be like, yeah, I'm fucking with a bunch of girls, or you could just bypass the fucking question. So either way you want to do it. But but the thing I don't want you to do is I don't want you to start second guessing how you come at a chick because you're worried about how she's gonna respond. You understand? And that's what I'm hearing from you. So I feel like you tiptoeing around situations.
I'm doing too much tailoring. I'm trying to tailor it to the type of who I think she is.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
The reason why you're having problems is not because of your body count. It's because you're being outcome dependent on the conversation. You are worried about how she'll react, and she can sense the energy. It really has nothing to do with the body count, because if you express it in a confident sort of way, or even if like Lucario said, you kind of like either change the subject or just be humorous about it.
Right.
It won't necessarily have that effect. But because you have all this apprehension, they can feel your energy. We're all animals. Whether consciously or subconsciously. It almost makes no sense to lie, because we pick up on the energy of your truth regardless.
Right.
So it really doesn't really make any sense to lie. Like, and the thing is too, if they can't handle certain things, then why are you trying to fuck with them? Seriously.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that. Once I come to that conclusion, but my thing is, you're right. You're definitely right. Shit, and ain't nothing to rebuttal. You get it. You're right.
Yeah, man.
Game Kings, bitch. Go get the documentary on Black Friday if you ain't on the Bad Boy membership.
You gotta keep that shit funky. That's what you got to do with them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get it.
All right, I appreciate that. That's the stuff,
man. Take it easy, bro.
Appreciate the call. Oh, we're gonna get to 773 in a second, but I gotta address Sonny Robinson talking about no chasing women, self-improving, they will come. No, they not, nigga. Listen. Stop with this bullshit, guys. First of all, we ain't talking about chasing women. See, y'all be thinking pursuing women is chasing women. No, that's not. Chasing women is a different thing than pursuing women. But so I know he's talking about pursuing women and trying to act like he's saying chasing women, but it's really pursuing. Pursuing is you talking to a girl, making shit happen. Chasing is when you're trying to get at a girl who's not trying to get at you. You understand? Or trying to keep, hitting her up and she's ignoring you. But self-improvement is not going to make a woman come to you. Self-improvement is going to improve yourself. So when you go and interact with the woman, right, then she'll want to fuck with you because of you being that guy who improved. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But let's get to 773 real quick. Hold on. 773, what's popping? Who this?
Turn down your computer.
Kings and queens going on over here. This sound like kings and queens going on over here. What's going on, Lucario, Miles, lovely April MC? Kings and queens of the game, huh?
What's going on?
What up?
Who's this? Kelly Moore?
What up, bro? Kelly Moore, bro. Long time no see.
I was like, it sounded like Kelly. What's going on with you, man?
I'm pretty good, bro. How about you guys? Hey, Lucario, I tried to donate. I think you're tweaking. I tried to donate like several times just now. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you try to donate to the PayPal?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I tried several times. They kept talking about errors and some shit.
I don't know, but you always donate anyway. So what's good with you?
I'm pretty good, bro. It's good to see you guys, man.
What's up?
Hey, Lucario, I'm glad I called in, bro, because I'm always asking for you guys advice on some. I'm always in some weird shit with some situation with some woman. Always my ass. My problem is I gotta stop fucking with too many bitches. That's my goddamn problem. I wouldn't be in these weird situations and shit.
So what's going on with you now?
And April, I'm pretty good. Hey, April, I tried to reverse the book and they said no.
Really?
I tried that shit, but it's cool.
Are you
I'm
in
the type
New
of
York?
person when I make a decision. What happened?
Are you in New York right now?
I've been in here for 4 hours, and I leave Monday morning, and I'm having a good time so far, though. Just for vacation, though.
Good.
I'm going back Monday morning and some shit, but hello?
Yeah, have a good time.
So what's all this?
Hell yeah. It's just for vacation, so I'm just going back Monday morning, all that shit, though. It's pretty damn decent over here. It seems like all the nightlife is in New Jersey and shit.
Yeah.
So far, so I'm going to be there mostly all weekend.
Yeah.
So what's up with all these women you messing with? What's all the crazy shit?
Well, one situation I got going on, Lucario, shit. There's some woman I had one night stand with last week back in Chicago. She's supposedly, she says she's a entrepreneur, supposedly, so she says. This shit, though.
Yeah, street worker.
One weekend we slept together. One week we slept together and all that shit, though. And it was at some club I met at in Schaumburg, near Chicago area. And you know how some women are, you know, you let them know straight up front what it is.
Right.
And some women will take that shit and like, take little signs of that shit and be like, oh, this means relationship. This means you want to be with me. This girl literally, I told her, after we slept together the following morning, this girl literally told me, so what makes us, so what are we, what do you want to do and all that shit. So I was like, look, it's been fun. I'm going to keep it real with you. I told you when I met you, I mean, you're a fun girl, but this is just a casual thing.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Hit me up next time you want to keep it casual. You're a fun girl to be around, though. I know you had so much fun with me, and I know you want to see me again, though. But we're going to keep this shit casual. I know you want to see me again, though.
But you spent the night with her?
Start hitting me up, though. What happened?
You spent the night with her? Overnight?
Am I with her right now? No.
You woke up with her?
I woke up with her? Yeah.
Ooh, that's the problem.
See, you gotta smash them and kick them out.
Yeah, you gotta smash and kick out. Smash and Uber.
Exactly. That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah. Well, she took me home. You know, I probably should have just left that night after.
You should have left. Yes. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I just crash here. Nonetheless.
Remember, you can't.
The situation I'm in now.
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
But I made my bed. I'll lay in that shit.
Right. You gotta remember, you can't just do one does not just do things with women. You understand what I'm saying? Everything that you do with a woman is a thing. You understand what I'm saying? Understand this.
Yeah.
Somehow I think there's an
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen.
Oh. Hey, I tried.
Because look, you gotta understand something, man. You tell when you have sex with a woman, right? And you like kick her out and you don't speak to her again or whatever. Understand that you are doing her a favor. You're doing her a service. You're saving her from future heartache and pain. You understand what I'm saying? Understand that the pain of her not seeing you again after that first night, if she liked you, is going to be way less than her thinking it's something more later. I'm telling you.
Yep.
So I'm telling you, you gotta let them know through words and action. Like, listen, girl, this is just some one night thing. We just gonna kick it real quick, hook up. Soon as y'all finish, soon as y'all nut, you can lay on the bed with her for maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops, and you be like, listen, all right, it's been fun. I gotta get up.
Bro.
Like, you gotta kick her out. I don't care if it's 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Get her an Uber and be like, listen, I'll walk you to the corner for this Uber. But he was at her place.
Yeah.
Oh, so then you got to get up.
Yeah, he was supposed to leave. He was supposed to leave, bro. He was supposed to leave. And
but I was on some. I fucked up. I was on some. I'm just tired of it. I'm just gonna kick it chill and just
bro. No.
You got to get some coffee or something because you got to get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to leave.
Bro, this man game is this shit is you can't do that. You can't. If you're comfortable, then you're doing something wrong. Bottom line.
Yeah.
You talking about, oh, well, I'm tired. I'm gonna just chill. Nah, bro. No. You gotta get up. Yo, I've been in situations where we at my place. We have sex, and the sex was good and I'm tired. And then the chick, she do the cuddle move. She lay her head on my chest and throw her arm over my chest. As soon as she does that, I start looking at the clock. And I'm thinking to myself, this bitch got 5 minutes to get the fuck up off me. 5 minutes. I'm literally watching the clock for 5 minutes to go past. Because I understand we just finished fucking and we're both tired. I get it. But she got 5 fucking minutes. 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then I slap her on the ass and say, all right, let's go. You know, and I don't even ask her no questions. I just start getting dressed, and then she see the point. And then she got to start getting dressed.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's that serious, bro. And I'm probably giving her 2. I'm giving her 5 minutes. Lucario said 2. I'm probably giving my bitch too much.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you got to be that stern with him. Because I'm telling you, you ever hear the thing? You give them an inch, they take a mile. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. You can't listen. And again, do it nicely. Kick them out nicely. You understand what I'm saying? But it have to go.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Or in his situation, he should have left. Be like, yo, it's been fun. You feel me? You're a great girl. You're a great girl to be around. But yo, I gotta go. Mm-hmm. Nigga, chill in the lobby of her hotel if you have to, but don't stay in that bed with her, bro.
Right, for real.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, I probably let her know too late because I told her that the following morning. Nonetheless, you're right. I should have just got the fuck up out of there, 5 minutes after nothing and shit. So, but nonetheless, now she, because now I'm regretting this shit because now she hit me up talking about some, she want to fly me out to Mexico and shit like that. She said she'll pay me and shit like that. I'm like, look, you can pay me. You can fly me out, but we can keep this casual. That's it. That's all. You don't get shit. I told you keep this shit casual. We can do that. But
cut that shit off. You fucked up, and that's over. You're done.
Most guys are killed for a shot with me. I told her, I'm not those guys, girl. I'm sorry. This is what you get.
Stop talking to that girl. You fucked up, and it's over. You have to charge her to the game. Why? Because you fucked up.
You can't do it. I'm telling you. You can't do it. Because you going on that trip, that means you're her boyfriend now. You understand what I'm saying?
Because she's paying, she has all the control. I mean, Myron talks about that all the time. Like, you control it if you're paying for it, right? If she's flying you to Mexico, you're basically at her beck and call.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So don't do it. You know what I mean? Don't do it.
Yo, on to the next, bro. On to the next. Like, kill that, bro. Like, be like, look, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be busy for the next year to a decade. I can't talk to you anymore.
Listen, she'll get your ass to Mexico, and then she'll like say something that happened there, and you'll end up locked up in some Mexican prison.
Right, for real.
She'll be like, oh yeah, you want to keep it casual? You can keep it casual right here in Mexico.
Right, for real. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, man. But
all right. Well, I made my bed. I'm gonna lay in it. I'm a charger. That's what it's looking like, though.
Yeah, charger, bro. Charger. You're better off. Trust me.
My time while I'm here, it's definitely good to hear from you guys, Miles, Lucario. I'm definitely to check things out. Check me out while I'm here, though. Nonetheless, it's good to hear from you guys, bro.
I appreciate
you too, man. You too.
Stuff in Jersey, though. You should definitely check it out.
Appreciate the call, my brother. We gonna
have a good weekend, bro.
Yeah.
All right, peace. All right, so we're gonna get
y'all too. Y'all stay safe.
All right, we're gonna get to 304. 304, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's popping, bro?
What up? Who's this?
Yo, I've been watching that channel and all like that.
Hold on.
Who is this?
Then you should know. Did you donate?
Did you donate?
Donate. Oh no, I just came on to y'all channel. Y'all was on my live feed and everything.
All right, so listen, what you gotta do is this. You gotta hang up, donate, and then call right back. You can donate right at the top of the chat. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, man. I'm talking this alpha pimping shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's all good, bro. But we need you to donate, though. Alpha pimping or not, we need you to donate, bro. Thanks a lot. All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
617, what's popping? Who it is? 617, what's good?
Yo, can you hear me?
What's popping? Who's this?
Aces.
Aces finally called up. What's going on, fam?
Did you donate?
Did you donate, Aces?
I did. Do y'all see it?
All right, what's going on with you?
Cash App or PayPal?
I use Cash App.
Okay, I got you.
Finally worked for me.
All right, what's going on with you?
All right, I just wanted to say, first of all, much respect, man. You're the best dating coach on YouTube. You go deeper than anyone on here, in my opinion.
I try.
You know, I don't know how you don't have more subs. I would say it's a tie in between you, Tariq, and Dan Bacon. Real talk.
Let's go.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah, I had a question though.
when does it become? So how much validation is too much validation? Like, when does it become too overboard? What should be the limit with that? Because to me, I think the line in between validation and simping is blurred.
Nah, it's not. Well, it's not actually. It's all about intention. You see what I'm saying? See, it's a lot of times it's not what you're saying. You understand? It's the intention about what you're saying. It's not about what you're doing. It's the intention about of why you're doing what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So what it is that, like, again, with the whole validation thing, a lot of guys get confused with this thing because they've been hearing people say, "Oh, don't validate women because you're gonna gas their head up, and then they're not gonna want to fuck with you." Yada yada yada. Now, there's some truth to that if your validation you're giving the woman or the attention you're giving her is because you're trying to get her to like you, get something out of her. You're doing it for those situations, for those, those circumstances. But if you see a girl and you talking to her and you flirting with her and you like, yo, you think she's bad as shit, and you say that and you express that, your intentions are different than you either saying that to try to manipulate her or not saying it to try to manipulate her. But if you're saying it because it's genuine and you really feel that way, right, then that's a good thing. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, a person, when you're saying if there's too much validation comes from a place of insecurity and neediness. So only an insecure, needy dude is going to validate to the point where he's doing too much because he's trying to get something from her, versus a guy giving her validation because he actually feels that way. You see what I'm saying? Because if I go up to a girl and I tell the girl, "Hey, I think you sexy as hell," I'm not expecting anything from her. I'm only telling her that because that's how I feel and that's what I want to say. You understand what I'm saying? So whether or not she fucks with me or not, that's irrelevant to what I wanted to do. Now, what happens is that a person can feel your intention. They can feel if you have good intentions and bad intentions. So what happens is that a lot of times when you're interacting with someone, right, and they get in a feel of you, they can start to see, hey, is this guy real or is he bullshitting me? You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times you can tell based off of your experience can help you basically tell the difference. So, for example, a woman who's 28 years old, who's been getting hollered at since she was 17 or 18, can tell the difference between a guy who's extremely bullshitting or a guy who's genuine in what the fuck he's saying, because she's been interacting with all these types of guys for the past 10 years. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I say for guys, it don't make sense to lie and do all this other manipulative shit, because once you're dealing with women generally who understand these things because they've been through this for years, they have radar for this shit. Just like how a guy who's a player who's dealt with a lot of women, he can tell when a woman's trying to use him for money. He can tell when a woman is going to be an attention whore. He can tell when a woman wants to have sex with him quickly. He can tell all these things since he's been dealing with a lot of women, so he knows the woman's intentions based off of how she's coming at him and how she's acting. Same thing for a woman. A woman can tell your intention because she's been through dealing with multiple men on a consistent basis for years. You see what I'm saying? So when guys think that they're tricking women, times the woman will make you think you're tricking her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So she's like, "Oh, this guy want to play games? I'll show him how to play some fucking games." You understand what I'm saying? And she knows how to do that because she knows that you're the type of guy who doesn't know what he's doing, and she can tell that your intentions are of a guy who's trying to manipulate to get something, versus a guy who's being genuine about what he's trying to do. So a lot of times what will happen is you'll have guys who are really good master manipulators who can trick women, but those guys are far and few in between. Most guys aren't that good to do that. And most guys, if they're usually that good, usually won't even do that in the first place, because if they're that good to do that, they're that good to do the opposite. You understand what I'm saying? Which is just be authentic with it. You see what I mean? It's usually the guys who aren't authentic, don't know how to do it. You see what I mean?
But so you're saying validating a woman, you're doing that just to, I mean, isn't the point to try to get her? I mean, you're saying validation is to be used just to say it to her, just to say it, and that's it, how you feel. But isn't the point to get that?
Yeah, but that's how you really get women, though. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. What I'm saying is your validation is what gets her. You understand what I'm saying? So you're doing this. This is what you guys gotta understand. Y'all see, guys be getting it confused. Y'all think, let me not validate her, because if I don't validate her, that's what's gonna make her chase me. That's what guys be thinking. You understand what I'm saying? What happens is that's not the case, because a woman is only gonna chase what she's experienced and what she likes. So if you approach a girl and you start talking to her and you're saying, look, I'm gonna try to not validate her, you're not actually doing anything, because you don't even know if she's interested. Like you ever hear guys say, I don't want to do A, B, and C because that might turn her off. You ever hear a guy say, I don't want to turn off a woman? Right? You ever heard that phrase?
Yeah.
Right? How can you turn off a woman if she was never turned on?
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You see what I mean? So dudes is thinking, I don't want to say this.
Okay.
Right. You don't even know if she's turned on. So how am I going to get her to chase me by not validating her if I don't even know she wants to chase me? I don't even know if she's interested in me. So what I'm saying is that when you validate a girl, basically by complimenting her, letting her know you're interested, flirting with her, interacting with her, the validation gives you the signal that she's interested, because she will reciprocate that validation, meaning that she's going to try to validate you by flirting with you, by going back and forth with you. You see what I'm saying? Which is why you need the valid. It's like, you see what I'm saying? That's like me. Imagine if I wanted to sell you a car, right? But I never used the word car. And I'm just talking everything else in the fucking world except a car. And I'm like, damn, how do I get this motherfucker to want to buy this car? But I'm talking about flowers. I'm talking about cupcakes. I'm talking about movies. And I'm like, shit, maybe he'll chase me to get this car. But you don't even know that I'm trying to get you to buy a car. I don't even know if you're interested in cars. You understand what I'm saying? Until I say the word car and talk about cars, then we're talking about cars. So until I let a girl know that I'm interested by my speech, by my actions, she doesn't know I'm interested in order for her to reciprocate the interest. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you have to, in order for her, you have to spark her attraction first before you can even try to get that. And that's by showing her, that's by flirting with her or giving her validation without you even trying to get nothing from her. You just being that way will kind of make her be like, oh, dad, so he's kind of interested just by him saying that.
But I think the other thing,
just by him being that way.
When he first started talking to me, he was talking about, if I want to go up to a girl and I want to say, hey, I think you're sexy as shit, blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. It's because that's the genuine comment, right? He's saying it to get the girl, but it's a genuine, like, this is what I recognized about you and this is what I want to say to you. He's not saying something that's fake to just try to get a girl, any girl. He's saying something that's genuine about this girl in particular. You know what I'm saying?
So validating her. So you're basically rolling the dice. So there's a 50% chance that she might be interested or not. You're just gonna have to take the chance.
Yes. Exactly. That's
you see, I want to say something real quick.
Shout out to Todd V. That's why I was like, I knew I got that card thing from somebody. I couldn't remember it, but shout out to Todd V. He was the one who said that. But go ahead, Miles.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick that whole thing about too much validation or being apprehensive about validating girls because you might blow their heads up. All of that stuff is from dudes who are afraid of rejection. That's just another. It's like the fucking choose a signal shit. It's just another mechanism because you're afraid to, like you said, roll the dice. You have to let the female know that you're interested, that you're attracted, so she can either choose to reciprocate or not. Yes, you're gonna be vulnerable at some point during the process. You have to be vulnerable at some point during the process. You have to let her know you're interested, and then she can reciprocate her interest. And if she doesn't, then that means she's not feeling you. So what? Move on. Don't be afraid. Stop being afraid. Like all of this, like, oh, validate. I don't want to validate, baby, or choosing signals. Just stop being afraid, man. That's the bottom line. Stop being afraid. Yes, you have to roll the fucking dice. Well, everything is a fucking gamble. Yes.
My issue with that always was, I mean, I didn't want to do it because, like, damn, I gassed her head up. So now she's, I made her day. She did make mine, so she got a W off me, and it's like,
but when you're thinking, why think about it that way?
Hold on. No, I'm glad you brought that up. You know why that's the issue? Because understand, because I talked about this a long time ago. The whole thing of not, it's the I'm only doing this because I want something from you. It's transactional, right? So now what happens is that you're not genuine by doing it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So then therefore what happens is that you're saying, well, I'm giving her this and she's not giving me anything. But guess what? You're literally doing the same thing you're afraid of her doing to you. You're saying, I don't want to give her anything because I'm afraid she's not going to give me anything back. But you're saying, I'm not going to give her anything and I want her to give me everything. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? I want her to fuck with me without me having to give her anything. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can't get the thing you're trying to not give. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying?
You have to give, bro. You have to give.
You know what I'm saying? It's like me saying, hey, I want people to shop in my store and buy all of my products, but I never want to give any money to any other company or product or anything. How that work? You understand what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense. But also too with the thing with the whole not wanting to gas her head up, again, that comes from insecurity. Because what happens is that you're saying, damn, well, I made her day by complimenting her and she just ignored me, right? And the reason why you feel that way is because, again, you want validation from her, but you're not willing to give the validation. Again, doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? And go ahead, Miles.
Let me say something real quick.
I acknowledge it.
No, wait, stop for a second. Listen, a lot of these guys say, if I validate her, if I tell her she looks good, if I give her a compliment, I made her day. Let me tell you something. If a bitch don't like you, you did not make her day by giving her a compliment.
Facts.
You sure about that? Because if you go online, you see all these simps caping for these chicks. I'm sure a lot of chicks don't like a lot of these dudes, but those chicks them like.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. When chicks don't like you, they will take your attention, but you did not make their day.
All right, let me ask you.
Did not make their day.
Let me say it like this way. Have you ever smashed a girl, had sex with a girl that you weren't proud of? Like you're like, damn, why'd I smash this ugly ass chick? Like, has that ever happened to you? Like any chick that you thought was below your standard?
Yeah, that's happened before.
Right. Now, do you go and brag to your boys and show pictures of this chick that you smashed?
Hell no.
Right. Because that don't mean shit to you. That didn't make your day. That chick that you smashed was whatever. You didn't care. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna be like imagine that chick says,
I got my nut though.
No, but you got your nut.
But you're not proud of it. It didn't make your day.
You're not going. That chick can't come up to me and say, yo, I made Ace's day. Ace gonna come to me and be like, that bitch ain't make my day. She whack. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When women get the value, when women get all this fucking attention from all these simps or whatever, that's them getting their nut, but they're not really satisfied. Because what satisfies is the ego. You understand what I'm saying? It's the ego. That's partly why that's partly why you want to have sex. It's not just to fuck a chick. It's partly ego because you could bust a nut jerking off. You understand what I'm saying? But you want to see that girl face when you stick it in. You understand what I'm saying? You want to get that feeling of, yo, look at what I'm doing. You want to see how I'm impacting the situation. So that's the same thing. So when guys are talking, again, this is the same thing what Miles was saying, the same thing I was saying earlier. the validation is not really anything if the girl's not feeling you. So the thing is, you need to know if the girl's feeling you. The way to know if she's feeling you is to validate. And on top of that, you have to understand that, let's say a girl was interested in you, right? She may not know if you're interested in her. So by you not validating her, that's backfiring on you, because then she's not going to want to fuck with you, because she's going to automatically reject you to save her own ego. You understand what I'm saying? And I talked about this a million times. Right. You see what I mean? Like, that's going to, like, for example, if you see a hot girl, you're going to make up a bunch of excuses. Oh, she looked like a bitch. I ain't going to bother and approach her. She looked like she got a boyfriend. You saying all of this shit because you don't know, or you feel like that girl wouldn't want you. But guess what? If that same girl smiled at you, if that same girl winked at you and you know, looked at you like she wanted you, you'd be like, shit, I should go over and talk to her. And why? Because now she's validating you. So you got the brain to talk to her. So that's the same shit that happens when you're talking to these chicks. A chick might be talking to you, or you might be talking to a girl, and because you don't validate her, she thinks that she can't get you. And so therefore she's going to auto-reject you. Just like you auto-reject the hot girl you think you could get, but you wouldn't have approached her until she gave you the validation. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, a lot of guys, right? So whenever any dude is teaching you, don't validate girls and don't do this and don't do that, that's the scared ass nigga. Understand? Dude talking about just wait for Julie signals, that nigga's a scared bitch. Do you understand what I'm saying? All of them. Any one of these niggas talking that shit is scared. Period. You see what I'm saying? Any dude's talking about don't validate women, that's pussy shit. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. That's it. Go ahead.
After you validate her and she does reciprocate, like, does the validation stop? I mean, you mission accomplished. You validated her. Now, you know, she reciprocated. Now she's feeling you. Do you continue validating or not, or, you know, slow it down or not do it as much, or what?
No, listen, the validation never ends, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you keep fucking with her, right? Okay. If you keep dating her, listen, let me explain to you how women think. Every 5 minutes, a chick think you don't like her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if she likes you, this could be a girl you're hooking up with, a girl you're dating, a girl who's your girlfriend, a girl who's your goddamn wife. She will constantly ask you, hey, do you like me? Do you love me? Do you still want to be with me? So you have to keep validating her by continuing to talk with her. You understand? It stops.
This is important to say. It has to be genuine.
Right.
Because if the validation comes off as really insincere, it's a huge turnoff. Huge turnoff.
Right. So you're opposed to having a woman chasing your validation.
Say that again?
So you're opposed to a woman chasing your validation?
No, she's always chasing the validation.
That's what they do.
That's the point. Listen, her chasing your validation is automatic once she's interested in you. This is what I'm trying to explain to guys. A woman, understand this. Women only chase what they've experienced. You understand what I'm saying? And also they have to like what they experience. So if you meet a girl, you start talking to her, y'all interacting with her, you flirt with her, you validate her, doing all this other shit, y'all exchange numbers, right? Y'all get together next week, y'all hook up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, she hooked up with you, she likes you. She's gonna hit you up in the next few days, so hey, what's up? Right? That's the start of her chasing your validation. So you don't have to, so dudes be thinking, I'm gonna get her to chase my validation when I first approach her. That's bullshit. You can't do that because you don't even know if the chick fucking like you. So until the girl a woman only chases what she likes and what she's experienced. So you have to find out if she likes you first, and then she'll start chasing you. But the thing is that the chasing is going to happen after the experience happened. But in order to get to the experience, you got to validate her. And also understand validation happens automatically. See, everything happens automatically. Validation happens automatically as soon as you look at a chick and approach her. You ain't got to say shit. You already validate her by looking at her. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if you go to a party right now, if you go into a party or a club or a bar and women are there, you validated every chick in the fucking place by you stepping in the room. You understand what I'm saying? Period. You see what I mean? So all of this shit talking about, oh, I'm not validating. No. You validated them by you existing there, period. You see what I'm saying? And then what happens is that as you interact with the girl and as y'all get shit popping off and she starts to like you, she's going to keep chasing the validation because she wants to keep chasing you to see if you're consistently interested in her. Because understand, most women, right? This is most women's experience. Most women's experiences, they meet a guy fucks them, guy leaves. They meet the next guy fucks them, guy leaves. They meet the next guy fucks them, guy leaves. So now, when that's happening, they find guys they like within that. So they fuck a guy, and they're like, shit, I like this motherfucker. So then they start to chase the dude. You understand? By hitting him up, seeing what's up, what are you up to, seeing if they can see him again, right? But that happens automatically by her liking you. You ain't really got to do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And all you got to do, and let's say this, all you actually have to do is keep validating them. So you keep validating them by going on the next date, by having sex with them again, by doing other shit with them, by continuing to see them, by even this, having a woman do things for you and having a woman become part of your life by you giving her things to do, making her a part of your situation or your program is validating her. Because now she's like, damn, this is great. Like, I'm investing more into this guy and he wants me to do these things for him. Women get more attached to guys who they do things for, which creates more of them wanting to continue to chase you, to continue to be with you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna try that, man. Then you made it all clear now. So, now, I won't think like that anymore. I did think that way, but I'm not going to think like that anymore. I'm going to start validating and it's going to be genuine. And if she accepts it, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. If she does, you go from there and,
that's all it is, bro.
Validating.
That's all it is, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But man, we appreciate the call, my brother.
All right, man.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace.
All right. Good luck.
All right. So we got like 10 minutes left, people. So we could probably take one more call. And then we about to head up out of here, man.
I hate, but I love how these dudes, man, these scaredy cat, quote unquote, dating coaches.
Right.
Like brainwash these young dudes into thinking, like, what are you talking about, man? Like,
shout out to John in the chat. He said, take this section and make a clip and republish it. Facts. I'm after
facts. No, facts. Definitely. Because you broke the whole shit down on why that whole shit is bullshit, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is because these dudes really, really think that, man. They really think, I can't say this and I can't do that because it's validation. And I'm going to just wait for choosing signals because, yo, y'all dudes is like just scared. Because you know what it is for me? Because I'm all on my man shit. You understand? I'm just literally a firm believer that as a man, I have to control the situation. Therefore, I have to let you know that I'm attracted to you.
Right, exactly.
For any of this shit to begin.
Exactly.
And truthfully, I don't even care what you think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you think because I know I'm 100% the flyest dude you ever fucking met. I could be wrong, but I don't care about that.
Right.
I care about the chicks that know that I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So I give you the opportunity to recognize that I'm right. If you recognize that I'm right, then you're one of the lucky ones.
Facts.
And that's it. I don't need to think about nothing else. I don't need to think about choosing signals. I don't need to think about being scared to validate you because it might blow your head up. Why do I care if your ego has been blown up if you're not reciprocating that good feeling to me back?
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
But so if I go to a girl and I tell her, "Oh, you're really cute. I want your number," and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm not interested."
Right.
I'm good. Like, I don't care. I only care if she had said, "You know what? You're kind of cute too. Let's meet up Friday night or something like that." Right. That's when I care.
Right. You know what it is the thing of you got to look at it in the sense of like having and having abundance and having lack. See, when you have lack, you're scared to give something away.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When you have abundance, you're like, I can give all this shit out for free.
I can compliment every single woman I see, woman I see, and not feel any way about it.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying?
But I think ultimately what he was saying is he's afraid to give the compliment and lose her, right?
Right.
We'll say lose her because she's not interested. But the reality is you never had her.
Right.
If you don't give the compliment,
right,
then you might never get her because you didn't take the chance. You didn't roll the dice.
Exactly.
You didn't put yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Exactly. You never had her. You never had her.
Right.
That's it right there. You never really had her. So what's the point? These guys are they're so deathly afraid of rejection. It's so sad, bro. It's so sad. And it's like, look, I've been there, man. You know, you get those nervous feelings. You're like, oh my God, I hope she likes me. And, you know, do you like me? Circle yes or no. And all of that shit. And you hope she circles yes, but then she circles no. And you're like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm a piece of shit. She circles no. I'm going to go kill myself or some dumb shit. And it's like, no, man. It's like everybody's not for you. And that's okay. Everyone is not for you. And that's okay.
They're trying to protect the ego. And also they're trying to figure out, because see, a lot of this comes from like pickup artisty type of shit where it's like, what do I need to do to just get her? It's like, no matter what, like, just tell me what I got to do. So if I should go up to her and then not compliment her, or if I should go up to her and say this, or if I should go up to her and say A, B, and C, I'll do whatever it takes to get her because I want her. Because even he asked that question. He's like, so are you doing it to do this? But how do you get her? And it's like, dude, that's how you get her. You got to get her by you being you, because if you're not getting her by that, you're not getting her at all. Right. You understand what I'm saying? What are you getting? You understand? Right. Because she has to want to be got by what's being presented to her, which is you.
Exactly.
So that's the thing. It's like it's real simple, but the thing is that it's a lot of guys out there who gravitate to, oh, I'm not going to validate her, and I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, because it's insecurity and trying to protect the ego. You understand what I'm saying? Because dudes are this talking about, well, cold approaching is beta. You understand what I'm saying? Like dude, I don't understand how that even is a fucking, like, how dude said that with a straight face. You understand what I'm saying? Talking about it's beta to approach a woman, and it's like weird. It's weirdo shit.
Cold approaches.
That's what dudes are saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what dudes are saying out here. So I was like, man, it's ridiculous. I think Miles froze or something like that. Either he froze or we froze. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Did we both freeze or did he freeze? Somebody froze. It's like weird. It's
no,
weird.
We're fine.
Okay, I think
it's him.
Yeah, I think Miles froze up. But yeah, Miles had froze up. Shit. But anyway, but listen, guys. Shit, what time is it? We got like 5 minutes left and we about to head up out of here. I think Miles.
Tomorrow at 3 on Donovan's channel.
Yes, tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Thank you, bro. At 3 o'clock. On Donovan Sharp's channel. Make sure that you guys, come through to Donovan's channel. Check us out. It's gonna be on point. The shit's gonna be crazy. You feel what I'm saying? The game's gonna be heavy, man. I'm telling you. I can't even wait. You feel what I'm saying? I cannot even wait. You feel what I mean? I cannot wait. But
if you guys haven't watched the Game Kings,
yes,
seriously need to get this.
Guys, go to badboymembership.com.
I'll put the link in now for you guys.
April's about to put the link in. Go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership so you can watch the Game Kings right now, like right after this stream. You can watch it right now.
I will tell you guys, it is the best 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yes.
Like, I was watching it and texting him like, oh my gosh,
I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, this.
I'm telling you, the game is heavy.
And that's coming from me. I can only imagine how a guy watching this would feel.
I'm telling you, it's insane. So if y'all not ready for it, if y'all not on that, y'all missing out. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all missing out. Lee Rawls, you said, but dudes are scared to be themselves because they lack confidence. They want these fake cheat codes on female nature that stray them away from working on themselves. Facts. That's real talk. That's real talk. That is facts. That is facts. Shout out to Bulldog Mindset. He said the Game Kings is solid. 100% recommend. Facts. Shout out to you, John, from Bulldog Mindset. Man, that's what's up. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. But yeah, make sure you guys check me out tomorrow, 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live in studio. You know what I'm saying? Donovan is changing the game. You feel what I'm saying? In studio,
Yes.
Steve Dean is supposed to be there. It's gonna be tight. You feel what I'm saying? The shit gonna be tight, man. So Miles, anything else you want to say before we head up out of this piece?
I just really want to say thank you, man, to the guys that, because every time we do a live and, we keep doing videos and stuff, we get more and more supporters. And it's just, like I said, there's a young man hitting puberty that needs to hear this every day, like a new person, you know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate guys gravitating to us, supporting the movement, appreciating the game. And, we really enjoy doing this, and I just appreciate it. And I just want to let guys know that I'm grateful, and I just want to say thank you to everybody, man. Everybody, the haters, the lovers, the supporters, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all good, man. And really go check out again, Donovan Sharp is really, you know what I'm saying? He's doing some heavy work, and we got to appreciate it. So you guys go to his channel and be ready to tune in to Steve the Dean and Lucario in studio with Donovan Sharp. Is going to be a super dope conversation. So I got to go see that, man.
Facts. Let me shout out to everybody who donated again real quick. Shout out to Julian with the $40 donation. Shout out to Isaac with the $5 donation. JJ with the $5 donation. And Louis, shout out to you for the donation. Appreciate you, fam. Also, let's get to the ones on the again, shout out to Travis, $10 donation. Shout out to damn, my shit is going super slow. Shout out to my dude Lance with the $5 donation. Shout out to my dude Edward with the $5 donation. Shout out to Beats and Comedy with the $20 donation. And shout out to Kelly Moore with the $5 donation. So Kelly Moore got up in there again. Shout out to Jonathan with the $5 donation, Robin with the $20 donation, Deshaun with the $35 donation, and Christopher with the donation. Appreciate all you. See, I was about to go, but then Pablo had to fucking put this shit up. And so y'all know how to keep us on stream. God damn it. Y'all got game. These niggas got game because they're like, I know it's gonna keep Lucario on this motherfucker for a minute or two. He's talking about cold approaches, beta, and waste time. You could be doing something else. Listen, cold approaching is a waste of time when you don't know how to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Miles was just smashing a young joint the other day through cold approach. You understand what I'm saying? So
yo,
I don't know if that is that a waste of time. Like
that shit was not a waste of time, my nigga. Oh my god. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, dudes, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I'm just like, man, y'all don't understand women, guys.
Why did you have to remind me, bro? Damn.
I was gonna go back and see what's popping with this chick, man. But man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. You about to head up out of here. We holler at y'all later. Remember, go to badboymembership.com. Check us out tomorrow on Donovan Sharp Show, and we out of here, people. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We are gone.
Peace.
Later.